Casey and Madison.
We are playing to win. Oh, yeah.
Madison Sports Talk. This is a Wisconsin Sports Zone update.
Well, the Milwaukee Brewers would lose their series out in Las Vegas against the A's as they would give up 3 runs in the 7th inning to fall 4-3. Starting pitcher Brandon Sproat allowed 4 hits and a run over 6 innings of work, while Chad Patrick would get tagged with the loss, giving up 3 earned runs. Offensively, Andrew Vaughn would collect an RBI, and both Gary Sanchez and Jackson Churio would homer. Manager Pat Murphy reacts to losing the game and the series.
I think they got a nice team over there, and I think their bullpen is better than people think, and I think they're, they get some guys healthy. They got a nice club. We didn't do enough. We didn't keep it on them. We're ahead 3-0, and I think Sproat gave us a chance, and we had one reliever not do the job.
The Brewers still 3.5 games above the Cardinals for first place in the NL Central. They'll have off today before coming back to American Family Field and hosting the Phillies tomorrow. Turning to the Packers, yesterday was day 2 of mandatory minicamp, and Packers tight end Tucker Kraft said, coming back from an ACL injury, could be ready for Week 1 against the Vikings.
My anticipation is, they don't really want us talking about our injuries and stuff, but with how I feel, I would say I'm going to get all the conditioning I need in camp to start Week 1 on no pitch count.
Today is the final day of minicamp. Week 3 of OTAs starts next week.
For nearly 40 years, ABC Wisconsin Apprenticeship has been helping men and women transform themselves into highly skilled trade professionals. These skills are in demand and provide strong wages and benefits for a bright future. If you're a hands-on person who likes the feeling when you get projects done, apprenticeship could be for you. Go to buildyourcareerwi.org or just search online for ABC of Wisconsin.
We're less than 2 weeks away from the NBA's draft. The Bucks own the number 10 pick, and we'll see what happens with the organization and Giannis Antetokounmpo. For the Wisconsin Sports Zone Network, I'm Ebo.
Play it safe? Nah.
You gotta fight for your right.
We don't abide by your rules. Sometimes it's okay to get unruly. This is Over the Line from the Alpine Liquor Studio. Alpine Liquors, Dane County's largest independently owned liquor store, proudly serving DeForest and beyond.
A little different flair to start the show today. Yeah. You ready? A World Cup begins today. Strap in, baby. Get ready. I'm excited. It's a very worldly sounding song, because it encompasses the globe. That uplifting feeling, bringing everyone together, kind of gets you hyped at the same time. It feels like you're watching like a document. You remember when you had a substitute teacher in school and they'd roll in the TV and you're like, oh boy, here we go, TV day. Love the substitute teacher. That'd be some like documentary. I feel like this song would be in it. FIFA World Cup 2026 song. Yeah, I get the vibe a little bit. Yeah. World Cup begins today. To kick things off, literally, 2 o'clock, Mexico in Mexico City taking on South Africa. And then your night affair, 9 o'clock, in Guadalajara, Mexico, you have Czechia versus South Korea. The one we're really circling, though, is on Friday. Versus Canada versus Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Hello from Etsy.
Oh, hello, Etsy. And then United States. Here's the one we really want. United States taking on Paraguay. That's at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. One in Toronto, Canada. Canada taking on Bosnia. And then you have United States and Paraguay at SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. You can check those out on Peacock. And I do believe ESPN Telemundo, is it on Fox? I'll have to get back to you on that one. But yes, FIFA Cup underway, baby. Excited. Can't wait to see what happens. Yeah, it's on Fox. Rabbit Eater style and Peacock. It says Peacock here. I know it's Fox. But then there's Peacock listed as well. Mexico and Fox. I have to look at Peacock. Would that make sense if it was on Fox and Peacock? I don't think so. Let me go get cocked up quick here. Did I get rid of the cock? I might have canceled the cock. Okay. Anyways, Fox. Over the air. We're ready to go, baby. All right, 608-321-1670. Speaking of late night, we got to wait late night for the second game of South Korea, Czechia tonight. And then USA is going to be 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Speaking of late night, your Milwaukee Brewers lose their series against the Vagabond A's in Las Vegas. Lose their series, lose the game, lose the rubber match. Real quick, Mike and Portage, I haven't watched a full soccer game since Brandy Chastain ripped her shirt off. It does not surprise me, Mike, at all. And even if you are a soccer hater, which I assume like Mike is and other, it's okay to like multiple things. You can like them. You can like football. You can love football and still check out the World Cup. And if you find yourself enjoying it, no one's going to judge you. No one's going to care. In fact, most people will welcome you with open arms and be like, hey, welcome in. Let's have some fun. World Cup is very exciting. Every game is like an NFL playoff game because you have group stages. You have to get the most amount of points in your group or the second most. 4 teams in a group. First place, second place, advance then to knockout stages. So at first you're given 3 games. Get the most amount of points you can in your group of 4. And then if you do advance, then it's knockout stages. You win, you got to go back to the country that you're from. Literally, they say, go back to your country. Because then you're done. Knockout stages. World Cup is very, 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 really, really, really fun. It's cool to see, like Mexico, for example. Mexico taking on, today, Mexico taking on South Africa. It's in Mexico City. The crowd itself is just worth watching. It is just literally fever pitch. It is awesome. Anyways, we'll get back to that. Brewers lose last night. Yes, and the Badger Trio here on Twitch is right. And you have to score goals, obviously, to win. But there's a thing called goal differential. So if you end up with the same amount of points as somebody in your group, then it goes to tiebreakers. First one up is goal differential. So the key is to score more, obviously, to win, but more just in case you have to go to tiebreakers for goal differential. Yes. Yes, indeed. Anyways, Brewers lose last night. They lose to the A's. They lost to the A's the game before that. And then people, well, you almost lost the first game too. But they didn't. If and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. If my aunt had balls, she would be my uncle. Brewers, they did win the first game, 15-14, and then go on to lose the next 2. Chad Patrick got bombed. Chad Patrick got bombed yesterday in Las Vegas against the A's. Brewers lose. People complaining a lot about where they were playing in this Las Vegas stadium. Seats like 8,400 if it's sold out. You hit a pop fly, it could be a home run. Both teams, again, people complaining about it, both teams are playing at the same park, okay? They both had their own chances to win. Both teams playing at the same park. I don't get why people get so upset over this. Yeah, is it kind of silly that they're playing a meaningful series here in this ballpark? Sure. But again, both teams are playing here. Brewers were up 3-1, then in the 7th, they gave it up. Pat Murphy reacts.
I think they got a nice team over there, and I think their bullpen is better than people think, and I think they're, they get some guys healthy. They got a nice club. We didn't do enough. We didn't keep it on them. We're ahead 3-0, and I think Sproat gave us a chance, and we had one reliever not do the job.
Yeah, and that would be Chad Patrick. I don't know if Pat Murphy didn't want to name him. Chad Patrick, he gave up the 3 earned runs.
Hey, do you all have those back?
What in the hell, dude? What is that from? Hey. Why does every commercial have to start with someone greeting you? Hey. All right, let's see here. Pat Murphy also talking about Brandon Sproat. Thought he had a good outing through 6 innings.
He attacked. He was all over the zone pretty much. Did he walk one, maybe? One. And he was ahead in the count most of the time. And, I'm very pleased with him. And, to go as long as he did, that's pretty good. Good start, quality start. Deserved to win.
Yeah, Sproat was good, man. There's another shot at Chad Patrick out there from Pat Murphy. Sproat was good. Sproat said that was probably despite the loss, and Chad Patrick got taken with the loss, but Sproat's probably the best start of the season so far for him.
Obviously, the outing's the outing, It's good, 6 innings, 1 run. Yeah, it's great. Those are the results. But really, what I'm more proud of is just staying with the process and just keep, just stacking good days, stacking good work. We knew eventually that, it's going to come, full circle, and have an outing like that.
Brewers now have the day off, and they then will take on the Phillies at American Family Field on Friday. The other thing that happened last night, so the NBA, the entire regular season it feels like a task. It feels draining. It's, it's not that exciting. It's not that thrilling. But in the NBA, in the regular season, what is entertaining and what is exciting, you don't have to really to watch the first, the second, or the third period. What's all about the NBA, the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter is where it's at in the NBA. I've seen leads evaporate so fast that you thought the team was going to be winning in the fourth quarter. Last night in the NBA Finals, by the time I think you make your way through the playoffs and you get to, obviously, a championship series here, the finals, you think you'd be able to ratchet up your clutch factor, maybe your desire to win, to hang on and find a way. Well, the Knicks did that, but it was the Spurs. This is one of the biggest choke jobs. It has to be. It's one of the biggest choke jobs I think I'd ever seen. The Knicks, the New York Knicks, a record-breaking comeback rally. The Knicks come back from 29 points down. 29 points down. Unbelievable to beat the Spurs last night 107 to 106. It's almost unfathomable here. It's crazy. This is one of the biggest choke jobs in sport. Now, I wouldn't go as far to say it was the 28-3 for New England. The Patriots overcome to defeat the Falcons. That's one game, That's one game. But this one game in the NBA Finals can mean a huge big difference because now the Knicks are up 3-1 on Wemby and the Spurs. To come back from 29 points down. Unbelievable for the Knicks. But what in the hell are the Spurs doing? What? Dude.
Flat for Jalen Brunson. Allow him to operate at the top. 101. Brunson gets it. Fires up a 3. Shot no good. The chip. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. With 1.2 remaining. Knicks take the lead. OG Anunoby. And it's 107-106.
Brunson puts up this prayer of a 3. It hits the front end of the rim. And OG Anunoby comes in. That sounds like a Jedi, by the way. And just tips it in.
For 3. Shot no good. The chip. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. With 1.2 remaining. Knicks take the lead. OG Anunoby. And it's 107-106. Bedlam here at the Garden.
John Calipari, Adam Sandler, Jerry Seinfeld. Show some more here. Taylor Swift and her crew of flunkies.
Nobody guarded him, and he went right to the rim. Perfect timing. But now the Spurs have a chance. 1.2, plenty of time to get off a shot. They're now out of timeouts.
What a tip-in, dude. An unbelievable tip-in.
Victor Wembanyama, obviously the rim roll is a problem because of his length. You've got a cleft foot. He can also just step back and shoot a clean shot at 7-5 as well.
And then obviously the Spurs going to lose. Give them How was that even, man, crazy. The Knicks haven't won a championship since 1973. And now looking like potentially going to do it. Knicks have 2 titles, in their 80-year history. Hadn't been in the finals since 1999. Game 5 going to be Saturday night in San Antonio. But, wow. It's got to be a mentally breaking moment for the Spurs.
Hey, do you all have the...
Oh, my Those hands. Hey. Dude, okay, let's hear from Wemby. Hopefully it's in English, not in French. Oh, shock. Here's what he's going to say. Hey, Wemby, how did you blow a 29-point lead? He'll say, oh, chocolat bleu.
Can't really explain it right now. I don't know. I think it's just, execution, greediness, some sort. We clearly weren't the most hungry in the second half.
In the second half. Clearly weren't the most hungry. Clearly weren't the most hungry in the second half. Huh. You know, Brunson was asked an amazing, yet hilarious question. I'll play that coming up. Charles Barkley was talking about how it was the dumbest basketball team in the history of civilization, the San Antonio Spurs.
We saw the dumbest basketball team in the history of civilization.
Oh, wow.
We saw they had a 25-point lead, took eight straight threes. Like, they thought to get, that was some of the most mismanaged, stupid basketball. Hey, when you blow a 29-point lead, the other team has to help you. The San Antonio Spurs helped the New York Knicks win this game by doing some of the stupid-ass stuff I've ever seen on a basketball court.
Congratulations to the Knicks for coming back, but Chuck, I agree with you. They played terrible basketball. They got comfortable. They got comfortable with the league. They was already talking about, going back to San Antonio. They just didn't play smart. And, you never know what a champion is until you become a champion. But tonight, the Knicks, they fought like a champion.
They did.
Listen, we're sitting back there in the third quarter, and Shaq goes, yo, these guys got to put them away right now. Second quarter, they got to put them away right now. They start letting them make the run towards the end of the second quarter. The Knicks kept fighting. They go back 26, cut it to 19. They got back in that third quarter. Once they cut it to 12, this game was a wrap.
But Trey, when they had a 25-point lead, they shot 8 threes in a row. Never even came close to using any time on the clock. And you're like, this game ain't over yet.
So there you go. There's Barkley, who's had a kind of a generational run here of comments the past couple of games, talking about Cardi B, having instead saying she's Cardi D, and then calling the Spurs the dumbest basketball team in the history of civilization. And in between that, Charles Barkley also, let's see here. Charles Barkley is taunting, kind of daring ESPN to fire him over his comments of what he said in game 3 about Cardi B.
3-0 lead. We've been competing with Cardi B here. We lost. Hey, I don't know if those B's, that might be Cardi D's.
I sure am. New love indeed.
I'm pretty sure those are B's. I don't know who said that, but I know it wasn't
Chuck, you let her dig. You can't get to me, can't I told you to.
She got the wrong initials.
It's funny, man. It's really funny. And then he's like, all right, fire me then, ESPN. You don't like my comments. Fire me then. I dare you. I dare you. NBA Finals. That game last night was crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Again, I'll go back to before the final started. I could have sworn up and down Spurs were going to take it. Wemby. It was too much. But no, the Knicks looks like, despite an epic collapse, like the Spurs last night, an epic collapse. We'll see. Well, Don't Stop Believin' playing in the background, too. You know that was hitting hard last night. I'm going to do the T-Pain version. All right, 608-321-1670. We haven't even touched on Packers' second day of mandatory minicamp. All kinds of goodies coming out of there. We'll do that next. Stick around.
Smell of wine and deep perfume. For a smile that can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting, yeah. Up and down the boulevard. The shadows searching in the night. Ooh, street lights. Ooh, people.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious!
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
In honor of the World Cup, starting today, we will be doing, RJ, FIFA theme music.
Hell yeah.
Your favorite. I love it. FIFA 06, I would run so much shop on FIFA 06, baby.
That was a good one.
Hell yeah. RJ, good morning, by the way.
Morning.
How are we doing today?
Oh, pretty good. How are you doing?
Another wild storm on the north side of Madison.
When?
Last night.
Well, so you had one at night.
No, not really. Late afternoon.
Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, we had the same one. Some of the trees in the parking lot were, like, almost touching the ground.
Yeah.
So they had some severe winds. I think we had lightning hit the building. But I think at least the entire west side, because, like, talking to some people, they were like, oh, man, did you feel that? My whole body in the building shook. And I was like, yeah, it happened here, too. That's crazy.
Yeah, we had a bunch of trees down ours. My neighbor's power is still out. We had
oh, wow.
They're like, my neighbor texted me today. They're newer neighbors, really nice, cool people. Just getting to know them, they're really cool. And I've never been on this basis with a neighbor before already. He's like, hey man, power's still out here. They had a bunch of lines down in their backyard. Can I plug my deep freezer in your garage? I said, of course you can.
Oh,
you're a cool dude.
Yeah,
I like your wife too. She's cool.
Now, huh?
So how about bring it on over? I won't even take any meat out of it. You know, I won't even have you charge you a meat fee. Yeah, plug in. You're good. And then just a bunch of trees down. I was going to the gym yesterday at like 1:45.
Did he know you were protein maxing?
I am always protein maxing. I was going to the gym like 1:45, and Mike and Portage messed me up. Be careful. There's a big storm heading your way. And I just said, cool. Don't really care. What am I going to do? You know, not going to change it. Went to the gym, got in there, and then immediately the talk was of the storm. And I said, well, what are you going to do? What are we going to do if it happens? Nothing.
Yeah, it's coming.
If I'm going to go out with the storm, at least I'll have a good pump on, all right? At least I'll have a good pump. Nothing really happened. I did see, though, I do want to have a moment of silence here. And maybe we'll do this a couple times during the show. You know the Culver's barn?
Yeah, over by Beaver Dam.
Yeah, by Beaver Dam. That beautiful blue and white barn. About, thinking the Farmers and Culver's is on it.
Now, is that just
it's been compromised. The storm got it.
That's like somebody's actual farm
Yeah.
barn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just that was because the barn's been there for a while. I just didn't know if it was now like a non-functional farm and then had the barn up. But I've always assumed then it was a family's barn. So it's not just the Culver's part. Shout out to that farmer out there. Who's
I know. I feel bad.
Replace the structure.
I mean, that's such an iconic. You think of barns, you think of that iconic red. You know, the red paint.
Mm-hmm.
This to me, though, I mean.
Oh yeah.
Every time you go, it's like you go to Lambeau Field, you go to Green Bay.
Yeah, you go up right by that.
That was your first warning that Rosendale's coming up soon. And maybe to slow down a little bit, Maybe
start checking that brake.
Maybe just slow down a tad.
Now you're just gonna speed right on through Rosendale.
And it's a nice. When I'm going to Lambeau Field, I see that and I smile every time.
Absolutely.
With my heart. A moment, please. Moment of silence.
I need absolute silence.
Thank you. And we will rebuild. I hope, anyways.
I saw somebody say, that's not the same barn. You can see a second barn behind it. It's clearly a billboard.
I don't know. Looks like the barn. I see that.
No, I see it.
I see
right
it.
there.
Yeah. All right, 608-321-1670. Line 1, good morning.
I will remember you.
Mike and Portage, good morning.
Good morning. You did exactly what you were supposed to yesterday when there's 90-mile-per-hour winds coming in. You went into a sturdy building and took shelter. Well, and listen, wait. So you did exactly what you're supposed to do.
I figured if a tornado was coming, I got a weightlifting belt. I would just take that and tie it through a bunch of tie it to a machine or put a bunch of weight on it. That way I'd be sturdy.
Now Yeah, the weightlifting belt too. You know, it's wider though than the belt that Bill used. So
yep.
Heck yeah. Yeah. A lot smarter than the guys that were on the roof.
See, I don't know about that. I saw that viral video of the storm coming through in Madison. There's people roofing, and they stayed on the roof to listen. If I'm doing a job, if I'm working, I'm getting it done.
Yeah.
I'm like Mick Jagger. Once you start me up, I'll never stop.
Right to the last second.
I mean, they were fine. Listen, I had there was the roof. My neighbor's getting his roof redone. There was roofers next to me all day. They started at 6 a.m. ended at 6 p.m. I never saw them stop.
Oh.
Now I was gone for a little bit in that time frame, but still, I never saw them stop.
Yeah, these winds, like Livingston. I was watching the reports coming in, like Grant County, Iowa County. Livingston, I don't even know where Livingston is, right in the Iowa-Grant County border. They had 104 mile per hour gusts measured down there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's wicked. 104 miles an hour. Woo!
Now there was Dodgeville got an apartment the roof ripped off.
Right. Man, some serious stuff. But
I'm glad
nobody died.
The good. I do feel bad for people that got damage and the Culver's barn, but we will rebuild.
The Culver's barn. So what they did is they filmed a commercial out there, and then they had done the barn up for the commercial and everything else, and that farmer actually got they got paid for that. It's run on the highway. Then they also get advertising on the barn. Culver's does, so on and so forth. So we'll see what happens there with that. It is iconic, and I see it all the time when I'm heading up there for work and so on and so forth. So.
You sound like Kinger now, saying so on and so forth. You've said it 2 times.
Yeah.
In the past 2 sentences.
Yo.
You guys love each other so much.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Michael?
Evo? RJ?
Michael?
Whoa.
Wrong pipe. Coffee.
Take it easy.
Wrong. Treasure. Treat.
I think
you
got him choked up by you saying you're happy he's okay.
Yeah. Thanks for your
I
PSA.
thought he was choked up from my singing. I had been referred to as the songbird by generation by those who know me. So, he was choked up a little bit.
Like a little bird, now you're going to fly far, far, far away. Fly far, far, far away.
You guys are treasuring the streets. Have a great day.
See you, buddy. Much love. Dear God, please make Mike a bird and make him fly far, far, far away.
Pre-surgery day?
I don't know what he was saying.
Did I miss something?
I missed something at the end there. I was choking on the coffee, the wrong pipe.
And you were quoting Jenny Gump?
Yeah.
Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far away.
My last name wasn't Gump.
At the end it was. They got married.
Forrest is so twisted by her, man.
I'm not saying he wasn't.
She was conniving.
She got hers. She knew what she was doing.
Jenny Coran.
Well, yeah, but she definitely was.
Corinne. She was such a dude. She's such a ugh. She's an ick.
She was a dude?
She's an ick.
Liquor.
Wasn't she in Princess Bride too?
Yeah.
I liked her in that.
Yeah. Who doesn't like Princess Buttercup?
World Cup theme songs today.
Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Scott, I'm on cloud 9.
Fantastic.
You sound a little.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Are you down?
You sound a little down.
What's going on?
Okay.
No, I'm doing fine. I'm just trying to keep it down, not wake the neighbors.
Oh.
Everything's okay though. You're good.
Everything's good. The problem is I live with a bunch of people, and
what stops you every other day at this time of being loud?
Got yelled at.
Did someone?
Well,
was someone cross with you?
Did somebody yell at you?
Well, no, I got to get my enthusiasm yet too.
Oh, okay. Scott, I hope I was thinking about your phone call yesterday. You seemed a little perturbed. Everything okay? You all right with me?
No.
We okay?
No,
we all hunky dory?
No, I was giving you a hard time.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
You're dead.
I was kind of tossing and turning last night thinking about it. I didn't want you to be upset with me. You know?
That's I'm trying to think who does that song.
What song? I wasn't.
Tossing and turning. That's from the 50s.
Oh, okay. Well, everything's okay though, Scott. You do seem a little.
No, I'm just waking up. The humidity gets to me a little bit too.
Well, I just want you to feel. I want you to be happy. Okay.
No, I'm good. By the way, I had a good day yesterday. I went to Taco Bell and enjoyed their air conditioning.
You do? You are?
not have AC?
I thought you went to Taco Bell on Tuesday, Scott.
No, what was that I did on Tuesday? Library.
Oh, nice.
Okay. No, well, I have air conditioning, but there's a difference between your air conditioning at home and at the restaurant they put it 60.
Oh yeah, the restaurant they're just pumping it ice cold, Scotty. You know?
Probably like 50 in there.
I keep my AC at 74 at home.
Ugh.
What?
You know,
disgusting.
I tell
But good or bad?
Bad.
Why?
You know, as far as yesterday goes, well,
I got two fans. I got dual fans going too in the room.
Okay.
I actually have a barn fan.
68. Really?
Or lower.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I run hot.
Is 74 too hot? Is that too hot?
Way too hot.
Really? It feels nice for my house. Sorry. Hey, Scott.
Evo, I have a barn fan.
Nice, dude.
Not a big one.
But when in the wintertime, I keep my house at like 60. That's when I keep around like 66, 68, RJ.
Wintertime?
Yeah,
I keep mine
I heat the heat around like 66.
Yeah,
60.
I keep that like.
And the AC,
year-round.
I'm like low 70s.
Oh,
The only thing about when you get all this heat all the time, you're always going to get a storm eventually. Yeah.
Yeah. Such is life. Ebbs and flows, ups and downs. You buy the ticket, you take the ride, Scott.
And as far as yesterday, I was just picking on you.
No, I just want to make sure we're all good, Scott. That's all.
We're always good.
I know you seemed a little miff about RJ, and then like your song choices. Don't do me like that. You know, don't call us, we'll call you.
No, what it is, you kind of caught me off guard a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. I thought you were so like.
No, I was fine.
Okay.
Not to worry. And besides, I would have sent you something on.
Yeah, we're all Scott. You're a dog, dude. You and I, we're thick as thieves. You and I, Scott.
Yep. Love you guys. You know that.
I love you more than my own life, Scott.
Yeah. Now that we found love.
I'd die for you, Scott. You know that? You're one of my top 3 best friends. Heavy D and the boys.
Thank you. Yep. Love on the rocks. By the way, thank you.
I thought that was the OGs.
What?
Now that we found love, I thought it was
Sorry, Scott. Neil Diamond.
Evil, by the way, thank you for saying that.
I love you, Scott. Again, I'd die for you, Scott.
The night Chicago died.
Paper Lace.
Yep, the boys are back in town.
Thin Lizzy. Scott, you ever knock someone out with one punch?
No.
I'd do that for you.
I threw a couple pink hands at a guy in art class in high school.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, Scotty. Rest of the trivia. Sorry.
And I got 2 weeks intense, the best 2 weeks I ever spent.
2 weeks, 2 weeks worth it, Scotty. 2 weeks worth it.
2 weeks
well
worth it.
He was kind of a bully too.
Yeah.
Tin Man.
America.
After midnight.
Eric Clapton.
Yep. Fire and Rain.
Sweet Baby James. James Taylor.
James Taylor. Yeah. Yep, you got it right. Promises in the Dark.
Oh, Pat Benatar.
Yep. Sir Duke.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Say You Will.
The Isley Brothers?
Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, that's it.
Foreigner.
Oh.
Yeah. By the way, as far as our friendship, people, once I make a best friend, I don't change my mind.
Scott, that's my guy. That's my guy, Scotty. You're my guy. Scott, you were right. Seriously, everything okay? You sound a little different today. You good though?
What it is the humidity getting to me a little bit.
You just seem a little.
No, let's put it this way. I just woke up probably an hour and a half ago.
Oh, all right, Scotty. Well, we love you, buddy. Can't wait to do it again tomorrow.
Have a good day, guys.
I don't know. Didn't he seem a little?
It seemed a little forlorn.
I feel like his. Not to say he is weak, but I feel like it's like. You sick, Scott? A little sick? A little sickness?
The Ukraine is weak.
Something like the voice seemed a little weak today. You know. Again, Scott, one of my top 3 best friends. FIFA in honor of World Cup, baby! Starting today, we're taking all your FIFA soundtrack songs. This comes from FIFA 2006. Damian Jr. Gong Marley. Welcome to Jamrock. We'll come right back.
Bedtime stories and pose like them name Chuck Norris. And don't know the real hardcore, cause sandals are no back to. The camp them we do where them got to. And won't think twice to don't make them spot you. Unless you carry guns a lot to. A beer tough thing come at you. When trench town man stop laugh and block off traffic. Then them we learn pop off and them start chop it. With the pin file long and it a beat rapid. And them come in a jeep and them can't stop it. Some say them a playboy rabbit. Get chopped like a bad habit. So nobody post up if you don't have it. Rastafari stands alone.
This is Over the Line.
You know, society's got no hold on this outlaw.
On the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 5 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 4 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
My house. I'll go back in. I love video game soundtracks, RJ. Movie soundtracks, that used to be a thing of beauty too. What happened? Mission Impossible 2 soundtrack? Ooh, wee. Queen of the Dam soundtrack? Ooh.
Any Scorsese movie soundtrack?
Ooh. Tarantino's got some bangers. Yeah. Video game soundtracks, though, hell yeah. Introduced a world to a lot of songs. We're just doing all FIFA in honor of the World Cup starting today, 2 o'clock. I can't wait for... Dude, okay. You think March Madness is awesome for games on? Which it is.
Yeah.
Which it is.
It's good.
But once you get... Actually, March Madness could be the best. Once you, though, get into the start... Once the first 2 days happen, then you're like in the third day.
Yeah.
It is just a non-stop juggernaut of games constantly. 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 11 a.m., 2 p.m., 5 p.m., 8 p.m., 2 p.m., 5 p.m., 8 p.m., 11. It just goes on and on and on. If you want to say, honey, if you want to get out of things to do.
Soccer's on.
Babe, here's what you say. Babe, honey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, sweetheart.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Actually, don't be too over the top and thick with the compliments, because then the jig is up. Hey, sweetie, this only happens every 4 years, okay? I know you said that we had a little, a graduation party to go to, and then there's a confirmation, and then maybe someone's quinceañera, or maybe we got a little, insert birthday party. Got to get together with that couple that you don't really like, but you do it because your wife likes them, Like, honey, I was like, can we do lunch? No, I got Qatar taking on Switzerland at 2. Well, what about an early dinner? Brazil, Morocco, 5 p.m.? I can't really swing it.
You kidding me, babe?
Can we get drinks then, maybe afterwards? Sorry, I got Haiti and Scotland at 8. Well, can we at least watch a movie maybe late night I would love to, but Australia's taking on Turkey at 11 p.m. I can't swing it. This happens only every 4 years.
Do it.
Well, okay. By the way, that's Saturday. Well, what about Sunday?
By the way, that's Saturday.
Can we do a little brunch on Sunday? I would love to, but Germany's taking on Morocco at noon. I can't miss that. A late lunch? Netherlands, Japan at 3. Sorry. Okay. Sunday night. There's no NFL. You got to be available for something. Maybe we grill out Sunday night. Ooh, Ivory Coast, Ecuador at 6.
All right.
Can't really swing it. And then, could we at least turn in early then Sunday night to get a well-rested and a good start to Monday? I would love to, but Sweden's taking on... Who the hell is Sweden? I forget. Sweden's taking on a team that I don't even know where they're at. But it only happens every 4 years. And you literally can do this. You can do this starting from Saturday, June 13th. God.
You can literally do this.
Let's see. Hang on, I'm gonna. I gotta tell you when the group stages finally stop. You can do this Saturday, June 13th. Let's see here.
Till.
I'm sorry, I'm efforting here.
I know.
There's a lot of days you can do this.
I mean, it's the whole month, isn't it?
Saturday, June 20th, still a full schedule. Let's just skip ahead here. You can do this for about a month.
Yeah.
If you really want to put your relationship to the test, here we go. Group play ends June 27th.
Group play. Then we're into the knockouts.
June 13th to June 27th. Honey, you're gonna have to block my schedule off here for about a month.
For what?
It only happens every 4 years. I'm a victim of circumstance.
I watched the Olympics with you.
Yeah. I'm a victim of circumstance. Okay? This is 4 years. What, am I not supposed to do this? The whole world's doing it.
What are you trying to tell me?
The whole world.
Everybody's doing it.
So there you go. You have your month planned out. And even if you don't like soccer, here's what you do. You pretend.
Yep.
You pretend. And I guarantee you'll get into it too. You will get into it.
It will happen.
So there you go. I have it all planned out for you. 608-321-1670.
Here's your month.
You're welcome, by the way. And thank FIFA, too. Thank FIFA. Not just me. Thank FIFA. Let's see here. Sorry, UFC Freedom 250 is Sunday night, so no FIFA. That's Kinger. That's why you make multiple screens. All right, 608-321-1670. Phone calls. Hang on. We'll get to Packers. It's mandatory. Minicam coming up.
This is Over the Line.
How much you want to make a bet I can throw a football over the mountains?
On the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
Non-stop, y'all, to the beat, y'all. The body rock, y'all. So let's rock, y'all. Non-stop, y'all, to the beat, y'all. The body rock, y'all. So let's rock, y'all. Non-stop, y'all, to the beat, y'all. The body rock, y'all. So let's rock, y'all.
Yeah. Mandatory. It's mandatory. Tucker Kraft. Here's what I love. The Packers beat reporters and the players that are there, they don't want to be there. They're both, it's the perpetual motion machine. It's the same thing over and over and over again, but every once in a while there's an outlier. Tucker Kraft literally acknowledged he wasn't supposed to be talking about something and then talked about it. We'll do that coming up. Part 2, though. Part 2. Scotty?
Yeah, but I'm on the porch now. Do I sound better now?
You do sound better, Scott. We were a little worried about you.
Yeah. Well, let me explain a couple of things to you.
Right.
I live in an assisted living house that's very old.
Yep.
Okay. Here's the problem: is the AC works, but it doesn't work.
Okay, yeah. It's not cold, but they pretend it's cold. So it's the idea of being cold.
And the room that I'm in is very warm during the summer.
Okay, so you were just. Okay, I got it.
So when I said it was the heat, it really was the heat.
Gotcha. We were just worried about you, Scott. Thank you for updating us, Scott. We won't be worried anymore, Scott.
And the second thing is the only reason why I was giving you a hard time yesterday about that is
we're over that.
Is you caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Is because usually when
Scott, I am a little rascal. You got to keep your head on the swivel with me, Scotty. You know I'm a little rascal.
Well, the thing was, usually I can catch on to what you're doing, like the other day when you were doing, song titles.
Scotty, we got to hit on top of the hour break. We love you, buddy. We'll put it to bed. We're glad you're feeling better, all right?
Love you guys. Talk to you tomorrow.
Scott was worried. Scott wanted to rock y'all nonstop, y'all, to the beat. It's mandatory. Packers mandatory minicamp. We'll get you updated after the top of the hour.
This is a Wisconsin Sports Zone update.
Well, the Milwaukee Brewers would lose their series out in Las Vegas against the A's as they would give up 3 runs in the 7th inning to fall 4-3. Starting pitcher Brandon Sprout allowed 4 hits and a run over 6 innings of work, while Chad Patrick would get tagged with the loss, giving up 3 earned runs. Offensively, Andrew Vaughn would collect an RBI, and both Gary Sanchez and Jackson Churio would homer. Manager Pat Murphy reacts to losing the game and the series.
I think they got a nice team over there, and I think their bullpen is better than people think, and I think they're, they get some guys healthy. They got a nice club. We didn't do enough. We didn't keep it on them. We're ahead 3-0, and I think Sproke gave us a chance, and we had one reliever not do the job.
The Brewers still 3.5 games above the Cardinals for first place in the NL Central. They'll have off today before coming back to American Family Field and hosting the Phillies tomorrow. Turning to the Packers, yesterday was day 2 of mandatory minicamp, and Packers tight end Tucker Kraft said, coming back from an ACL injury, could be ready for Week 1 against the Vikings.
My anticipation is, they don't really want us talking about our injuries and stuff, but with how I feel, I would say I'm going to get all the conditioning I need in camp to start Week 1 on no pitch count.
Today is the final day of minicamp. Week 3 of OTAs starts next week.
For nearly 40 years, ABC Wisconsin Apprenticeship has been helping men and women transform themselves into highly skilled trade professionals. These skills are in demand and provide strong wages and benefits for a bright future. If you're a hands-on person who likes the feeling when you get projects done, apprenticeship could be for you. Go to buildyourcareerwi.org or just search online for ABC of Wisconsin.
We're less than 2 weeks away from the NBA's draft. The Bucks own the number 10 pick, and we'll see what happens with the organization and Giannis Antetokounmpo. For the Wisconsin Sports Zone Network, I'm Ebo.
Play it safe? Nah.
You gotta fight for your right.
We don't abide by your rules. Sometimes it's okay to get unruly. This is Over the Line from the Alpine Liquor Studio. Alpine Liquors, Dane County's largest independently owned liquor store, proudly serving DeForest and beyond.
Yes, sir. That'd be Thursday. You know, think about, as much as I love having, days off, listen, don't get me wrong, I love having days off. Mondays, Fridays, whatever. And, Memorial Day, RJ, then I had it off an extra day. The weeks just seem to go by so slow when I'm off for one of the days. I don't know what it is. The past 2 weeks have been phenomenal. They've just been flying by in a good way because we've been having a lot of fun. And it's been full weeks. Do you ever feel like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this does feel
Can you
like
explain
one
it to
like
me? I can't. I don't really know.
Yeah.
That's a pleasure to be in. Pleasure to be talking with y'all. 608-321-1670. If you want to feel so free. And RJ, what we have here.
Failure to communicate?
No, we have not a failure.
Battery.
This.
Here we go. Oh. I'll do this on the fly. All right, here you go. Packers, RJ.
This is mandatory.
Minicamp. Your Green Bay Packers. Mandatory minicamp, baby.
This is mandatory.
Minicamp. And in minicamp, so yesterday we were reacting to what happened the day before. The first day minicamp was on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And Jordan Love was standing there surrounded by reporters. And we were talking about Packers propaganda. And the Packers beat reporters were right there. And they didn't really have much of a story, right? Because when a reporter doesn't have a story, you have to let the story speak to you. You don't write the story writes you. You know what I'm saying?
Carissa Thompson. She just made stuff up every now and then.
Right. Like she would make stuff up. And I think in the NFL, in football, the most meaningless stories are the in-game ones, where it's like right before halftime. And right when they come out of halftime, like, oh, we caught up with Matt LaFleur. And it's the most meaningless thing. Coach, what do you think you did well in the first half? Well, or what do you think you did, could do better in the second half? Well, we got to, do the little things. We just got to block better. We got to get to the end zone. Like, dynamite. The coach doesn't want to do it. No. The reporter doesn't want to do it because every time it's just meaningless.
It does not.
It's just meaningless. And that's fine.
Which is fine.
I mean, look at your phone. How much are you swiping through meaningless content all day, every day? It's whatever.
All day, every day. Doesn't even matter.
You don't even remember what it is that you saw, but you saw it.
Sometimes I send stuff to people.
And
then totally forget it.
Yeah, then send it again.
And then they look at it like a couple days later.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, oh, yeah.
Oh, that was funny.
Or somebody sends me something, and I'm like, why does this seem so familiar?
Yeah.
But it's like we've been sharing the same thing back and forth for like a year, totally forgetting that we sent it to each other.
RJ will send me something 2 days later. I'll send him the same exact real thing that I saw it first.
And then we both laugh at it.
And we both laugh again.
It's like, oh, I love this one.
It's the perpetual motion machine here. It just keeps going. But for what reason? Who knows? It's Packers beat reporters. They're standing there in front of Jordan Love. They're trying to write the story, but the story's got to write you. And they say, Jordan, is there someone that we're not covering that we should be? And Jordan Love's standing there. He doesn't want to be there. The reporters don't want to be there, but it's what they have to do.
Nobody does.
It's the perpetual motion machine. Jordan Love looks back at them like, oh, man, I got to do these guys' jobs too. He's like, yeah, you're not talking about Savion Williams, Bo Melton.
Just start naming names.
You're just naming like
Bill Smith.
Little do they know, we talked about Savion Williams here on Over the Line. Why? He's got a big head.
He does.
It's distracting. It's the Guardian cap. How can you not talk about? Hey, big head down in front. Bo Melton, we're talking about him too. Have we not been talking about Bo Melton? He does it all. He's moving back to wide receiver. Rob Rice said he's cut about 10 pounds. If you asked him to, he would go back to cornerback. He wants to be a receiver, though. If you asked him to mop the floors, he would. If you asked him to sell concessions, he would. He'd do anything for the team. We've been talking about him.
Yeah.
But these reporters are like, well, I've only talked about Josh Jacobs so much. I haven't known anything else to talk about. I've already told everyone what I would do if I were Matt LaFleur. I would do this, I would do that. I can't do this again. I've already done this. Hey, Jordan, what should we talk about that we aren't talking about? And Jordan's like, oh, my God. I don't want to be here, dude. Get me the hell out of here. I got a newborn. Probably got to change his diapers. Like, So
I'm not getting sleep, guys.
Both of them are just standing there, not wanting to be there, and both like, here we go. It's the perpetual motion machine. But sometimes, every once in a while, you'll get a little nugget. You'll get something that maybe shouldn't have been said. And then you feel good about what you did that day. Then you accomplish something. You're not writing the story's writing you. Like yesterday, thank you, Tucker Kraft. Tucker Kraft even acknowledged that he shouldn't be talking about the things he was talking about. It was incredible. He gave an update on his rehab.
I'm doing better than expected. I would really attribute it to the time and the commitment I put into my rehabilitation early on, the first 3 months. That really has catapulted me to where I am now. You know, I feel great. My quad looks great. Swelling is minimal to none. No like weird pains and aches coming out of my treatment and my training. So we're really excited to get this ball rolling, and we're going to take off.
But before that, here's what he told reporters. He's like,
I love the ping pong table in the background.
Oh, that's how much they don't want to be there.
I know.
They're like, Tucker Kraft is looking at these reporters, and the reporters looking at him like, dude, we don't, give us something, Tuck. Give us something. And he's like, all right, I shouldn't be talking. They don't like us talking about this, but I'm going to listen. Here you go.
My anticipation is, you know, they don't really want us talking about our injuries and stuff, but with how I feel, I would say I'm going to get all the conditioning I need in camp to start week 1 on no pitch count.
Oh, no pitch count. Good thing, because there's no pitching in football.
Thank you, RJ. These reporters are like, yes, yes, yes.
I guess Jordan Love could make a pitch.
Yeah, you could, yeah. Tucker Kraft saw Jordan Love, his brother in arms, in pain the other day. And saw the reporters in pain. So Tucker Kraft's like, you know what, I'm going to throw him a bone. They don't want us talking about this, but hey.
My anticipation is, you know, they don't really want us talking about our injuries and stuff, but with how I feel, I would say I'm going to get all the conditioning I need in camp to start week 1 on no pitch count.
I love that.
Let me tell you what.
I love that. He said, hey, they don't want us talking about this. They don't like this. But here's a little nugget for you.
Let me give you this.
Here's a little nugget. You know, the Packers beat reporters, they really stared a gift horse in the mouth. His name was Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers would stand like 20 minutes afterwards, after he's supposed to be gone anyways, and talk about anything to these reporters. And then after Rodgers was gone, all they do is want to drag his name through the mud. Well, he's arrogant. He's an a-hole. He didn't want to get the shot. I can't. He's disgusting. I can't. Yet they were just smitten with Aaron Rodgers. Tell me more, Rodgers. Tell me more. And thankfully now you have Tucker Kraft be like, hey, they don't like us talking about this. They don't want you to know this. And their ears perk up and like,
What?
Tell me more.
What? He's got something.
Well, Tucker Kraft, will he be the same player he was when he comes back?
I'm not really buying into the, like, people come back off an injury and they're not the same. People come back off their injury, you know. If you're not coming back off your injury the same, then what are you doing? Like, what were you doing your entire rehab? So I have these confines of my rehab, and my trainer and I are, you know, I do my work and then some. So some people might not be the same, but that they don't speak for me.
Tucker Kraft is born again hard, brother. Tucker Kraft is coming back even more badass.
Said, you don't speak for me.
And you know he's coming back more badass when he was up there on that stage for, Luke Combs? And he kicked that beer? You know he's coming back, dude. You know he's like, yeah, buddy. You see me punt that beer on stage? You see me shotgun a couple and punt one? I'm back. I'm thinking I'm back. Let's see here. More on Tucker Kraft putting in that work, bruh.
This Saturday I'll be 7 months post-surgery, and it's just it's that same grind. You know, every single day I come in here and I try to get better. I try to get more healthy. So I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm tracking my rehab based off of speed alone, but managing to hit that number where I am in my rehab right now is just a testament to the work that the staff and I have put in.
Look at any selfless. The staff and I. The staff and I. Any mental concerns about his body?
Well, because mine was a contact injury, it wasn't my body necessarily failing me. I have all the confidence in the world in my knee. It's just about getting that strength back in the quad, calf, hamstring, getting everything together. And 2 Mondays ago, I hit 21.5 miles an hour. So my speed feels fine. Now it's just about the cardio and getting those reps and all the footwork and fundamentals that comes with playing tight end at a high level. That's what we're working on now.
Hopefully he wasn't in a school zone when children were present.
I was just thinking that.
Because what, it goes down to 20 then, right?
Yeah. Recreational sprinters typically top out between 12 to 20 miles per hour. The maximum speed a human has ever recorded, 27.78 miles per hour, achieved by, I do believe Usain Bolt did that 100 meters ago. Usain Bolt, 27.78 miles per hour. Tucker Crafter said he hit, what, 21 and a half, whatever?
Yeah.
And then there's, how about this?
Oh.
There's theoretical studies here, RJ. The boys are sitting around thinking about running. Theoretical studies suggest humans could physically run up to, you ready for this? Theoretical studies suggest humans could possibly run up to 35 to 40 miles per hour?
Excuse me?
If limb and contact constraints were overcome. What?
Oh.
Are we running limbless?
Yeah.
Well, you need at least 2 limbs to run, your legs.
So Gumby could run that fast.
If limb and contact constraints were overcome, what? I feel like you need arms, though, to pump it.
And now
Limb
pump it.
Interesting. 608-321-1670. Tucker Craft breaking news. He's not supposed to be talking about this. They don't like it.
Hey.
But he can run 21 miles an hour. He can punt a beer can, and he should be back for week 1. Not on a pinch count. It's mandatory. Line 1, good morning.
Recreational sprinting? Oh, my God.
You don't do that for fun?
The last time I sprinted, I think, was to get away from cops, the police. That was a while ago.
Ooh. I'm not even a mandatory sprinter.
I take that back. I sprinted to the break room a couple times when there was free food, so I could beat everyone else.
Yeah.
Like when there was brisket there, I sprinted.
You were still late.
That's pretty wild. No, I think that the reporters are limited, too, because they can't talk about negative things. It isn't like they're questioning, like Donald Trump, they could just get him, right? They got to ask only the right questions. It's like a Fox News interview of Trump, right? We're going to ask the right questions. You can't ask about these other things, you know? And when Tucker Kraft was like, I was listening to that live as it was going off, and I was like, live. And he's like, guess what? I got a secret. And I'm like, oh my God.
I have a secret.
And he's like, I've been smuggling oil in my knee brace for a couple 100 days. And guess who knows about it now? You do. Guess who did? None of you.
Hey.
Well, that's what I thought the secret was going to be.
Hey.
Because that's a good one.
Come here. I got a secret. I can run 21 miles per hour.
Hurts no one. Helps everyone. So.
Recreational sprinting.
Yeah, I've been recreational sprinting. I mean, that's really all you have to say. And I mean, that's just, who's doing that? Who is doing that? Like if somebody said, hey, what are you going to do this weekend? Well, we're going to go and sprint a little.
Or you have somebody be like, yeah, I'm going to go head to the track this weekend. Oh, you going to get like a mile or something in? No, we're sprinting.
We're just sprinting. So, yeah, I guess it's better than just sitting there scrolling useless information day after day after hour.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean,
I've been really.
Eric, think of your life. Think of the span of your life right now. I bet you in the last 15 years, you've seen more useless, dumbass stuff than you've ever have in the entirety of the other part of your life, just in a tiny little span. Just think the amount of dumb stuff you've seen in the last 10, 15 years. And then go back before, like, the smartphone. How much dumb crap were you doing? Probably not much.
I'm even worse. I'm a provider of such nonsense.
Yeah, I get videos from you all the time, and I love it.
I'm a provider of nonsense, and, that's just how it goes. I mean, out here for like an hour on this godforsaken interstate. Last night we were going, listen, this happened right top of Toma Hill. I come up over top of Toma Hill, and you can see a long ways, and all right, and it was like Terminator Judgment Day. I felt like that chick driving into that storm at the end. It
Sarah
looked
Connor?
bad. Yeah, Sarah Connor. I was just like Sarah Connor in a Jeep. And I'm like, then I thought about these tornado drills and what you're supposed to do in the car. So I fashioned myself like you just said that guy, Guardian helmet. I fashioned myself a little Guardian helmet in here, and I took off right into it. And I'm like, well, what about the rain wrap tornado? There was a lot of people worried about that. They pulled right over, and I'm like, I don't think my chances are any worse, all right? I'm scooting right through here. You can sit there and get taken out by it, but I don't think the 40 miles an hour I'm going is going to make a difference on how far I fly, all right? So I'm just going to bear on through. And here comes a semi, all right? It's like we are underwater. This is how much it's raining out here.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes a semi. He's not backed off one bit. He's pushing 75.
He's giving her the beans.
He's giving her.
Yeah.
And he passed me. There was the Jesus fish on the back.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And I'm like, you're not worried about dying, obviously, because
You're in good hands.
you got the Jesus fish. You know where you're going,
Yep.
but I don't. All right. So let's slow her down and not run me off the road. All right. I don't know how this is going to end. But you obviously had enough confidence to just blow right through here.
Yeah. It's sometimes when you're on the road, Eric, you got to assert dominance. You got to be a tone setter on the road. When I'm on the road,
yeah.
I set the tone. Get out of my way, or follow along. One or the other.
Hop in.
So today we're going to have more storms. I'm sorry to hear that some Beaver Dam got hit yesterday.
Yeah, the Culver's barn. The Culver's barn is no more. It's down.
The what?
The Culver's barn.
There's a barn in Beaver Dam, so a lot of us as we head
I'll
up
send you
towards
the
Green
picture.
Bay, it's a big blue barn that says "Thank you, farmers" on it, because when
It's a Culver sponsored barn.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like a giant, it's like instead of a billboard, it's a huge barn that's blue and it says "Thank you, Culver's." There's Culver's logos on it. It's beautiful. It's off. It's done.
It was.
Those guys who paint those barns, they're not very picky. They'll just say, "Well, it looks good driving down the road 55 past it." It does. It looks fantastic. You wouldn't know the difference. But they're sloppy, a little sloppy. But yeah.
Eric?
Well,
a recreational sprinter? No. A provider of nonsense? Yes. That's why we love you.
Well,
There you go.
you guys are a treasure and a treat.
Yes,
Happy
are you?
Thursday.
Much love.
One more day to go, bud.
All right, you go get him, baby. Go get him. Hard charging. See you, buddy. See you.
Yep.
See, your guy Goose Egg says Ebo sets the tone on the road in his wife's Jeep. Sometimes. Half of it's mine, by the way. Sometimes. Here's the thing, Lee. Here's the thing, Lee. I don't need a car or a truck to make me me. I don't need to be having a vehicle to give me an identity. I give the identity to the vehicle. Why? How? It's how I get behind the wheel. It's how I drive. It's how I swerve from lane to lane. It's how I merge. It's how I set the tone on the road. I don't need a car or a truck to define who I am. I define the car by my style of driving, which is tone setting. like a Denali HD fully loaded, every option available. I don't need that. Why? Because I'm already fully loaded. I already have every option available. I am living in high definition. Hope that clears the air. Mandatory minicamp, baby. All right, we'll take a look. I am the tone setter. We'll come right back soon.
Welcome to the party, pal. This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
All right, let's text Eric on I-90 to hear the Culver's barn that is down for the count, dude. Stone Cold Austin in.
Good morning.
And that, dude, hang on, I said this to Eric. I can't believe these mics work.
It's awesome.
I know.
I didn't get banished to the producer studio when I came in.
That's the Ben Kenny Memorial Studio.
Was there
Producer
ever a
studio.
notice of?
No one ever told me.
Okay.
Maybe just one day it started working.
Hey.
Maybe Mercury is out of retrograde. Because when Mercury is in retrograde, Gwade. I'm so sleepy. I'm
You sound like
tired.
the kids during the fourth inning of Brewer games.
Hey, you ever think about why in Looney Tunes, why does like every character have a speech impediment? Do you ever think about that?
Because they're funny.
Is it funny to make fun of speech impediments,
Well,
RJ?
back in the day it was. Back in the day it was.
Hey, Osman, what's going on?
You know, it's happening.
You silly little wabbit.
His what?
His what?
His what? Does he call you that? No, I do.
No, I do. Austin, one of the biggest choke jobs I think I've ever seen last night in the NBA Finals.
What a basketball game.
How the hell did the Spurs lose when up by 29 points?
What a basketball game.
That was
The
embarrassing.
tail of two halves. They just quit playing offense.
Yeah.
But
Don't know.
Is that one of the biggest choke jobs
Yeah.
you've ever seen?
It was the biggest.
Especially in the moment, like where they are, the NBA Finals?
Yeah.
It was the heat of the moment.
Biggest loss in NBA Finals history.
28-3's got to be the biggest choke job ever, right? Patriots,
Yeah.
Falcons, that has
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
That's
Correct.
Yeah.
But 29, leading
But
by 29
point
points?
lead. They scored 30 points in the second half.
That's
they
like-
scored over 30 points each quarter in the first.
Yeah.
They were on pace for 150.
And you
then-
think it,
And
by,
then they said, no.
Nope.
while
no.
you're in the NBA Finals, you would have something like that figured out, like of
You'd
how
think.
to. Man, I was thinking about choke jobs then, and then I started thinking about Wisconsin.
Oh, come on.
I hit my bet
No.
on the game.
Stop
was
it.
good.
What was
Would
your-
you bet the over?
It was player props. It was
Oh.
$10 for 100.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Take that.
All right. Yeah, you will take
I spent a lot of money yesterday, so got some of it back.
What were you doing yesterday?
Buying stuff for the apartment.
Oh.
When you add up all the miscellaneous stuff that you need, it adds up quick.
What'd you buy yesterday?
cups.
He didn't buy no
Also-
plants.
What?
He didn't buy no plants.
I said
not
plates.
yet.
Oh, plates.
Plates, no,
You
I
don't need a
already
plate.
Oh, you already got them.
You just need one
I
pan.
did discover how expensive rugs were.
Yep.
And that-
You don't need rugs.
that-
What do you need rugs for, Austin? You're
I
22
wanted
years
a
old.
rug for like my living area.
Really tie the room together.
Yeah.
And you got wood floors?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a studio apartment, so I wanted like
Yeah,
well,
all right.
basically make it.
All right, so you got a rug. What else
Yeah.
did you get?
rug. I got a salt and pepper shaker. I got cutting boards. I got kitchen utensils. So all those stuff. We got a shower curtain. We got.
I like how he started.
Hang on a second.
He started with the salt.
I got a
and
rug,
pepper
a salt and pepper shaker.
I said it was a lot of miscellaneous stuff. I'm just going down. I got lamps.
I mean, okay. Austin, you're bitching about the price. A salt and pepper shaker. I hope we saved a lot of money there. We,
Yeah,
didn't-
well,
we weren't
obviously.
splurging on. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
He
A
got
couple lamps.
Those electric.
Yeah, a
ones.
couple lamps.
It sounds like the rug is what's going to bring the
Yeah,
room
yeah.
together.
Sounds like the rug was the big price point here.
Yeah.
Is it
It
nice?
was.
Is it is it a Persian rug? Is that why it's expensive?
Good
or
question.
It was a beautiful Persian rug. Yeah, did you get a lava lamp?
No, did not get a lava lamp.
Oh, you're out of
I got,
college now. When
I-
you're in college, you should have a lava lamp.
Yeah.
Then when you graduate,
I got
then
a candle warmer light. Those things are awesome.
a candle warmer.
Candle warmer light?
Yeah, so you like don't have to light the candle, but like
yeah, just
it's a light that
you
just,
get the
like,
wax or
yeah.
a candle warmer.
Uh-huh.
So I assume then you bought candles too.
That sounds like
Not
something,
yet, but I'll get
that sounds
candles
like
when I get
something
up
you
there.
don't need.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'm with RJ here. I don't think you need a candle warmer.
Well, maybe I want my apartment to smell nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, but you can do that without a candle warmer.
Well, yeah, I can just light the candle.
Hey, you
but-
could have saved some money there by just buying a light or a Bic.
Correct.
You could have flicked a Bic somewhere, and you got.
Yeah.
And what's a Bic cost? Like less than $1? What's how with the candle warmer?
Yeah.
Probably $20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
correct.
get one of the long stem lighters.
You could have saved. You could have saved $19 right there.
Yeah.
I could have.
All right, 6-0. 6-0.
Rookie
It's all right.
mistake.
It was a conscious decision.
Well, okay, no.
It's extra lighting as well.
You can't have it looking too bachelor patty, right? Well, if you bring a nice little lass on a date and maybe you got to show her the apartment around,
She's gonna come in and be
she'll
like,
be like, "What's this? A candle warmer?"
she's gonna be like, "Oh, you have a girlfriend."
No. She's gonna be, "Wow, this guy's got a candle warmer. I've never seen this on it." And look at those salt and pepper shakers. Are those new? She's gonna be like, yeah, and that lamp. Wow. I like it. Okay, Austin, I see you, bro. Line 1. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mickey. Okay, if Brock, let's say you and Brock just went out on the date, you really don't know him. Maybe you want to check out the place, and you came back to Brock's spot, and he's got a candle warmer. Would you be like, okay, all right?
We're married, aren't we?
Oh. So Brock had a candle warmer.
So
Got
breaking news, Brock's got a candle warmer.
Oh man, when I first went to Brock's place, I was like, all right, set up. This dude knows what's up. He's got his life together.
Because of the candle warmer.
Yeah.
All right, Austin, man, there you go.
It wasn't just a candle warmer. He had art. He had a rug. He had a nice couch. He had salt and pepper shakers. He had a cutting board. Austin's way ahead of you guys. He's investing in himself.
He's growing up. This boy has now become a man.
Dang right.
He sure has. That entire description of his shopping basically said, all right, he's ready for a date. He wants to bring a date home. That's what that setup sounds like. to
And
me.
he wants to warm some candles, you know what I'm saying? Oh, wow.
Yeah. What's sexier than some warm candles with a mild? Go for mild fragrance. We don't
want
overpower.
nothing overpowering.
No.
Yeah, nothing overpowering.
Oh, and
go
don't
for
wear, if you
cinnamon.
get cologne, don't wear, and no offense to the guys that do this, but don't get Dracar Noir.
Okay.
Okay?
No.
That's like
There's better stuff out there. There's some classic stuff out there.
a boomer scent.
You know, affordable. Yeah. There's some really good fragrances. Hey, this is something you can go do with a girl. Hey, I need to find a new perfume. Do you want to come help me pick one out?
Oh.
That works.
It
works.
There we go, Austin.
Yeah, that's a second date question that can lead to a third date. You know.
All right.
And you know what happens on the third date?
We gotta get the first date first then.
Third date's when all bets are off,
Third
Austin.
date, you go perfume shopping, have dinner,
And then you light a late night candle warmer. You know what I'm saying, baby?
Yeah, he has researched this. He's researched the bachelor life.
What else is going on, Mickey, besides Austin's shopping list?
Tucker Craft coming back week 1. Woo!
No pitch count.
Let's go, baby.
No
pitch count.
Nope. And
No
he
pitch
did
count.
not want to, and he said the powers that be did not want him to talk about it. And he's like, psst, I have a secret. Coming back.
Yes. He's super secret. He's coming back. First week 1, no pitch count. Jordan Love can throw it all he wants. He's going to go out there and get it. He's going to catch it.
He's going to catch it good.
Catch it.
If Micah Parsons was back, too, that would just...
Yeah, he's strictly late October.
Yeah.
Or as Rob Rice suggested, early November.
I'll take one of the two back, you know?
Yes.
The offense needs a little something, and I think Tucker Craft coming back week 1 would be that little something.
That's a little something right there, Mickey. A little something.
Yeah. Something right there.
Hey,
That's right.
you're a...
Braves fan?
No.
Lived in Atlanta?
No. What I was going to say, you're not American.
I am not American. Yes, I am foreign. Yes.
The what?
I am not I am foreign, and actually, my legal term is resident alien.
You're a resident alien, Mickey. That means you got a little world flair to you, you know? Parts unknown. A little different viewpoint of how us Americans look at things. You excited for the World Cup?
I am, but I hate FIFA. So I love football.
I love lamp.
As it's actually supposed to be called. It's football. I'll watch it, you know, but I hate FIFA. So I don't know. It's a love-hate thing.
By the way, the FIFA president, I don't know if you saw this, Mickey. Did I save this article? The FIFA president, I'm trying to remember. I think he told the people that were upset about the Somali referee that got denied and then was deemed a terrorist and sent back, who was, I think he told the people to calm down about that, and also about how pricey the tickets are, to just chill. He's like, you know what? Don't worry about this, okay? Don't worry about any of this.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yeah, FIFA told people to chill.
Yes.
That Qatar was using actual slavery to build their stadiums.
Yes.
So I think this is very mild.
Yeah, I mean, this is on par for FIFA. They're like, hey, I know we had some human rights violations last World Cup, and I know that, you know, tickets are like $10,000 for nosebleeds, and I know that there's a guy that was just deemed a terrorist and sent back to Somalia. Just chill, dude. Just chill, baby. The World Cup's here.
This is nothing for FIFA. This isn't even a blimp on their radar. Again, literal slaves.
Yes, literal slaves building stadiums in Qatar. And they're like, who cares? Who cares?
Aren't you going to watch football? Football. Look, Shakira shaking her ass.
Oh, where? Oh, yeah. What about slave labor? Oh, who cares? Shakira.
Who cares? Yeah, Shakira.
Those hips don't lie, baby. I'd warm a
They
candle
really
for her,
don't lie.
Austin. You know.
I watched her first music video the other day. Is it Hips Don't Lie? Yeah. But, oh my God. Yes. So hot.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Back then, that was so risque. Now it's like, kids just walk around the streets looking like that. Blows my mind how times change.
Like Charles Barkley, for example. Charles Barkley said it wasn't Cardi B, it was Cardi D's with her size of her, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
And then ESPN's like, we might fire you. So Charles Barkley's like daring them to fire him. And then you can go listen to a Cardi B song called WAP on the radio.
Yeah. Well, highly
It plays, but you know.
You have to pretend to clutch your pearls.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do.
Charles Barkley's like,
you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like you look at all the, youth pastors who prey on children, but as you clutch your pearls, it's okay. You can get away with whatever.
Well, Charles
Sorry,
Barkley
that
could say
escalated
it's
very
not
quickly.
Cardi B, it's Cardi D's, and then they're mad about it. But then I can go on the radio and hear Cardi B say, "I want you to tickle that thing that dangles in the back of my throat." And I'm like, "What's? Huh?
It's
Huh?
just educational information she's passing on to children.
You want me to put that Big Mac truck where?"
I swear I called to talk about baseball, but this is okay.
baseball. Sorry,
I don't know if you did.
Sorry, yeah,
right.
Baseball.
I don't even know what I want to say anymore.
Braves.
Yeah,
Right.
the White Sox are better than the Yankees. That's always
That's all that
hilarious.
matters. Yeah.
That's true.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, they both
Braves
have the same color
lost
scheme.
The series.
They're the best team in
Braves
Chicago,
lost
too.
the series to the White Sox, so that's
Brewers
that's
lost the
entertaining.
series to the A's.
That's right. No.
Cubs lost the
it's that
series to the
time of the
Rockies.
season.
The Cubs lost the series to the Rockies.
I want to get in on the party.
That's baseball, man.
It's just really embarrassing.
Well, but the Cubs are already in the bottom of
Correct.
the ladder, so we don't care about the Cubs. They suck anyway.
That they do. That
Yes.
they do.
Are they a top team right now?
Absolutely
No.
not.
Yeah. So why do we care if the Cubs lose to the Rockies? They're
I
on
just-
par.
I just
That's-
wanted to feel included.
They're 500 now, Austin.
Yep.
The NL Central could have two teams below 500 soon. Cubs
Two
and Reds.
10-game winning streaks, and we're 500.
Yep. Yes, that's a council problem right there.
That's
Yeah.
a problem.
Council.
But besides, bro.
It's entertaining, is what that is.
That's all we want to be, Mickey, is entertained.
Yep. Well, I leave with two PSAs. Also, R.I.P. Culver's Barn in Beaver Dam.
Yeah, that's tough, dude. That's
R.I.P.
tough.
I know. I remember driving past it and waving to it like a plane. Like, oh, yes, nice. Counts
Right.
on my side.
I had a butter burger yesterday, too. It must have been an omen. God, it was delicious.
I should open a Culver's out here. That would be amazing.
Good idea.
There's no Culver's here. Should open one. Yeah. All right, my PSAs.
Yeah.
If you don't have to buy pasteurized milk, but if you buy raw milk, boil it slowly and then drink it.
Okay.
Don't die. Don't kill your kids. Okay, that's one.
Okay. 2,
wash your hands. They're nasty. Wash your hands. That's it. Those are my two PSAs.
Did something happen in the household over there with raw milk?
Oh, no.
Okay, all right. Mickey?
You don't drink unboiled milk here, no. Like, you don't have to have it homogenized. You don't have to have it pasteurized, but, slow boil it. It's still very rich, very creamy. Don't drink raw milk. There's a reason why human beings have survived this long. We discovered that microbes kill us.
Sounds like to me that Louis Pasteur was weak. That's all it was. He was scared. He was weak. Louis Pasteur, he was weak.
Millennia. Ever since there's written history, we've been boiling milk. So,
Pasteur.
Louis Pasteur just sped it up. That's all. He's
Weak.
like,
He's a
too
weakling.
long.
Soft. He was soft. Mickey, we love you. Treasure treat.
Bye, guys.
Oh, wow.
Damn it!
You always do that.
I thought she was done.
Nope.
That's fine.
It wasn't easy.
Kinger,
Perfect
I'm not.
timing for the Mickey call.
I'm not
She
asking
improved
that
my,
question.
handle woman.
I'm not asking that question about Mickey and her. We'll come right back.
Don't mess with the bull, young man. You'll get the horns.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 5 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 4 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
All right, welcome back in. Sam from the Mallards and the Nightmares coming up here after 8 o'clock. I have a new segment debuting with her. Is this okay if we do this? I'll explain after 8. News of the Weird on the way right now. Getting excited for the World Cup. Playing all FIFA songs today. Oh. Austin, you ever dabble in FIFA?
No.
You're soft, dude.
Probably.
Soft.
I feel like we've discovered that already.
But.
Been known.
But we also have.
This is mandatory.
Minicamp. Woo! Your Green Bay Packers mandatory minicamp. Austin, when you heard the news that Tucker Kraft not on a pitch count looking to come back week 1.
My anticipation is, they don't really want us talking about our injuries and stuff, but with how I feel, I would say I'm going to get all the conditioning I need in camp to start week 1 on no pitch count.
What did you think?
Fantastic.
Fantastico.
Like that. Yeah. I mean, him coming back week 1, obviously, hopefully with an extension beforehand, would be nice.
Well.
But, I mean, he's a dog.
He can't talk about it.
He was playing like a top 3 tight end in football before he got hurt.
He's definitely
and
a
that's
dog.
not an exaggeration.
How come they don't talk to Josh Jacobs? Where's he? I want to know about.
Interesting. Yeah. I don't know why he hasn't had
Something
locker room
happened?
availability yet.
Did something happen? I don't. Matt LaFleur.
sure.
Matt LaFleur's it's been great to have him around.
Well, that's good.
He shows up every day.
Hey.
That's good.
Nice.
With the same attitude and same mentality, and I would expect nothing other than that.
Okay. Yeah.
And then in this article here from MSN.com, it says they say that about LaFleur, and then here's the next sentence: Jacobs is a free man.
Yeah.
And he should be considered innocent until proven guilty. Did something happen?
Not that I know. I think he's innocent. I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, nothing's happened since.
How come no one's talking to him? Anyways, I'm just curious. 608-321-1670, line 1. Good morning.
Dean.
Diener. Hey, Dean. Diener.
Hey, so what happened to that open records request? I don't know if you saw, but
I did. They said
the DA's office is like, oh, it's still a pending investigation. Well, what's the point of an open records request then, right?
Yeah, the open records requests are like, nah,
no, thank you.
Still ongoing.
I mean, redact. Get out that black marker and let's redact that. I don't know.
Peter, would you rather have a completely redacted sheets of paper or just them be like, sorry?
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's just we thought from the beginning the DA's office is going to toe the line with the community desire of this kind of going away. And
Yeah,
there they go.
They're denying a public records request because it's
denying deflect.
It's an ongoing incident.
I mean, this is purely me trying to make it sound like a conspiracy. You know, the
you are a
judges, the
Vikings
DAs, they're fair. They're fair, and they should not at all be criticized, right? Because we live in the fair society, right? I'm a lawyer, so I don't need to get in trouble for saying that stuff.
Well, Diener, with the lawyer brain of yours, I mean, is this apropos? Is this above board, Dean?
We'll see. I trust the process. But I mean, that initial request, the open records request, just being responded to that way was pretty sketchy. I thought, but at least they didn't drag it out too long. But I was going to say in one comment as far as the Mickey stuff earlier. So, Little League baseball, first game for my 7-year-old, first batter, he hit the first pitch and got a hit. You know how those games go. It's like you can just keep running because no one's ever gonna get you out. But so afterwards, the whole crew was there, but just me and the kid go to Culver's, and I get the kids meal and the my normal, which is just a massive amount of food. And I said, hey, you want to have the big burger since you're a big baseball guy now? And, he elected for the double deluxe Butterburger, and he just wolfed that
everything
thing
on
down.
it.
It's growing. Oh yeah, the trimmings, the mayo, the everything. Yeah, and by the end, I'm just like, oh my gosh, because if you get the kids meal, you still get the free Scoopy. So I'm sitting here with my single and getting my Scoopy. I'm like, are we still getting this Scoopy? We hit the Scoopy up. So you want to talk about omens and that barn going down? That was pretty cool stuff.
Hey,
so,
what a proud
Eli,
papa moment.
You got to have kids. Live vicariously through your kids, because I'm not athletic at all, and worked out pretty good.
What a proud father moment. Son dominates on Culver's Double Deluxe, everything on it. Bang!
The baseball was secondary to the Culvers being annihilated.
Love
That's
it,
true.
Dean. Dean, you rocked it.
Yeah.
You are a treasure and a treat. Thank you, Dean.
You guys have a good day.
See you, buddy. Hey, I got another phone call, but I got to break today. Got to squeeze in news of the weird. Got Sam from the Mallards in the house. We'll be right back.
You're crazy.
This is Over the Line.
You ever heard of the healing power of laughter?
On the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now, the Funk Soul Brother. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now.
Hold that thought.
The Funk Soul Brother.
You'll get your time at 8 o'clock. All right, welcome back in. All right, news of the weird. I have two things competing here. Rob Reichel is going to join us at 8:20. We're going to talk everything mandatory minicamp, obviously. I have in my possession, and you know how Rob loves to talk. You ask Rob one question, he goes forever. I'm going to see how long it takes me, how many questions I have to ask Rob Reichel to see how I can finish 5 hard-boiled eggs. I have in my possession 5 hard-boiled eggs.
Oh.
I'm going to ask, what do you mean you? I'm going to ask Rob a question and see if I can finish 5 hard-boiled eggs before he's done talking and I get to ask a second question.
That's going to be the greatest segment ever. Awesome.
5 hard-boiled eggs. I'm egg maxing, protein maxing.
Egg maxing.
Awesome.
I will ask Rob one question and then go to work. Cool?
Fantastic.
Let's
Capiche?
do it. Let's see what happens.
That's what I'm going to do. My only breakfast, and I forgot I had it, and I'm hungry. So I figured
And these are unpeeled, by the way.
yes, unpeeled
so
hard-boiled
that,
eggs.
like,
So that adds
an
to the
extra
time.
layer to it.
Also, your news of the weird. Last night, Jalen Brunson was asked a question after they came back from 29 points down. The Knicks did to win. Listen to the question Jalen Brunson was asked. Here you go.
Your coach said you are the MVP candidate. So which one is most important for you? Championship, being MVP, or peaceful celebration and peace entire world? All of them.
Whoa.
Okay, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Most important for you.
What's the most important thing for Jalen Brunson to do?
Wow.
Championship, being MVP,
Being MVP,
or peaceful
winning the championship,
championship, being MVP, or peaceful
or world peace,
celebration and peace entire world. All of them.
or all of them. Winning the championship, being the finals MVP,
Please say MVP.
Peace, entire world.
world
Please say
peace,
MVP.
world peace,
Please say MVP first.
or all of them.
The most important thing for me is just over these next 48 hours, just focusing on what we got to do to win Game 5.
Yeah! Hey, Jalen!
No world peace.
Do you
no
want world peace?
Entire world.
No. Do you want to be MVP? Do you want to be a champion or all of them?
He wants the
I
champ.
just want to win Game 5, baby.
He wants to be a champ.
He wants to be a champ.
Awesome.
You want world peace? Nah. No.
That was good.
I don't want world peace, baby. I want to be a world champion.
MVP, championship, or peace, entire world.
What a question.
Didn't see that third option coming.
You want world peace? No. I want to be a world
Do you
champion.
want a championship, an MVP,
Yeah.
or world peace? Next 48 hours. That's all I'm doing. Okay.
Sam for the Mallards. Coming up next.
Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Funk Soul Brother, right about now. Funk Soul Brother, check it out now. Funk Soul Brother, right about.
This is a Wisconsin Sports Zone update.
Well, the Milwaukee Brewers would lose their series out in Las Vegas against the A's as they would give up 3 runs in the 7th inning to fall 4-3. Starting pitcher Brandon Sprout allowed 4 hits and a run over 6 innings of work, while Chad Patrick would get tagged with the loss, giving up 3 earned runs. Offensively, Andrew Vaughn would collect an RBI, and both Gary Sanchez and Jackson Churio would homer. Manager Pat Murphy reacts to losing the game and the series.
I think they got a nice team over there, and I think their bullpen is better than people think, and I think they're, they get some guys healthy. They got a nice club. We didn't do enough. We didn't keep it on them. We're ahead 3-0, and I think Sproke gave us a chance, and we had one reliever not do the job.
The Brewers still 3.5 games above the Cardinals for first place in the NL Central. They'll have off today before coming back to American Family Field and hosting the Phillies tomorrow. Turning to the Packers, yesterday was day 2 of mandatory minicamp, and Packers tight end Tucker Kraft said, coming back from an ACL injury, could be ready for Week 1 against the Vikings.
My anticipation is, they don't really want us talking about our injuries and stuff, but with how I feel, I would say I'm going to get all the conditioning I need in camp to start Week 1 on no pitch count.
Today is the final day of minicamp. Week 3 of OTAs starts next week.
For nearly 40 years, ABC Wisconsin Apprenticeship has been helping men and women transform themselves into highly skilled trade professionals. These skills are in demand and provide strong wages and benefits for a bright future. If you're a hands-on person who likes the feeling when you get projects done, apprenticeship could be for you. Go to buildyourcareerwi.org or just search online for ABC of Wisconsin.
We're less than 2 weeks away from the NBA's draft. The Bucks own the number 10 pick, and we'll see what happens with the organization and Giannis Antetokounmpo. For the Wisconsin Sports Zone Network, I'm Ebo.
Play it safe? Nah.
You gotta fight for
We don't abide by your rules. Sometimes it's okay to get unruly. This is Over the Line from the Alpine Liquor Studio. Alpine Liquors, Dane County's largest independently owned liquor store, proudly serving DeForest and beyond.
Hey, Samantha. Sam, Madison Mallard's Nightmares Inn.
Hello.
You've met Stone Cold Austin, right?
Yes. Many times.
Okay, I'm just making
every
sure.
time I'm here.
She comes in the summer. I'm here in the summer.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes he doesn't show up on time, so I don't know if you're here when
say
he's.
the past few times that you haven't been here.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he was. Maybe
Makes sense.
I don't know if he was supposed to be or not.
Well, that I don't know.
What I love though is Austin has, time is just a construct of man. Austin has ascended into a new plane of existence.
Oh, so it's just whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, now he's going.
Yeah. I say, now
he's
you got
moving to
a
Duluth.
real job.
I have more leeway than ever at this show because it's not going to be my job, so I can come in whenever.
So we're not.
Whenever. I surprised you yesterday.
Oh yeah, you did surprise me yesterday. I have an open door policy, really.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Some guy threatened to.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm above the show. I'm saying I'm above time.
I'd say you come in, whatever. I'd love to have anyone in, no problem. Even some guy threatened to come in and shoot and kill me one time. I said, do it. I said, come on in. I bet you won't.
All right.
And you know what happened?
He didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
Fair enough.
Called his bluff.
Fair enough.
He said, I'm going to come in and shoot you. I said, do it, dude. Here's the address. Come
What did
on.
you say? Why did
Tell
you
me
want
what
to
I
shoot
said.
you?
Oh, Jesus. So Jesus Aguilar is the first baseman for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah.
And he was on the MVP or the All-Star ballot for voting.
Okay.
And it took 3 days for the voting process to play out. And then
Okay.
he was voted into the All-Star game. And his name's Jesus. So I may or may not have photoshopped his face onto Jesus' body. And I said on the third day,
Yeah.
and
And that didn't go over very
well,
well.
this guy, where'd you go, line one? I was just going to take a phone call. This guy didn't care for it, and I C-capped him because he was sending me threatening messages on Facebook. He had like a laundry list on C-cap.
Oh, yikes.
Like meth charges, like methamphetamines, resisting. I think there's a lot of restraining orders, all kinds of stuff. Not the most savior of individuals, right? And he was talking about himself in third person, and he's like, me and the creator are gonna come get you.
Oh.
And he said he envisioned had all these he'd see things, and it was me, essentially getting the justice that I was served from the creator.
Got it.
And it involved him shooting me, and I said, "Do it, dude." I said, "Do it. I would love for you to do it." And I said, "Here's the address." I said, "Come on in." Didn't. Anyways, hey Sam.
That was a lot. I think I need more caffeine for that.
Well, it gets me fired up. Like,
Good, I'm
sometimes you
glad.
gotta stare these people in the face and just talk right back at them. Talk them down.
Yes, yeah.
All right, Sam. Anyways,
Hi.
Dude, speaking of staring down the barrel of a gun, dude, the Nightmare stared down the barrel right away, and
That was crazy.
how about that for the opening
Oh
night
my
for the
gosh,
Nightmares,
it
dude?
was awesome. It
And-
was really fun.
Giving away the championship rings. Awesome. Did you
Yes.
see my championship ring?
Pretty cool, right?
Awesome.
I know,
Feel
dude.
it.
Feel it.
They're pretty heavy. They're legit.
It's a quality ring.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's pretty
Quality
cool.
ring.
That's
Pretty
Nightmares,
cool.
baby.
Up.
That's Mare's up.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Mare's up, and Mare's showed out, dude.
They did.
Awesome.
11-0 in the 5th inning.
Sam,
Game called.
now Mallards.
Yeah.
We've had a little weather as well.
Well,
but hey, was it the Shrek drone show?
Oh my gosh, it was so cool. The Shrek rave.
Yeah, the Shrek rave.
It
Yeah,
was
the drone show was
so,
sick too. I
so
saw that from my
cool.
backyard.
Did you really? Can you see it from your house?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I gotta go on my roof, but I can see it.
Oh yeah. It was so cool.
I have a flat roof, so we're good.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was so much better than I think anyone expected. There were like all of these crazy like visuals on the video board too that were produced by the Shrek Rave people. And it was so cool. It turned out really good. It was awesome. It was a good time.
The Shrek rave.
It was great.
So
That was Kyle's brainchild.
Kyle's a smart guy.
Yeah.
Is he still engaged? Is he still planning this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next September for him.
Hopefully I get invited. Same as yours too. But
Sure.
Sam,
No worries.
if not, I'll send a gift. All right, we have we got a game tonight, right?
Yeah, we do.
For the Mallards.
Mallards game, and then wait, what?
I'm looking here at the promotion schedule.
Yeah, obviously. It's the best part.
So when I was a kid, I saw the movie Titanic in theaters.
Okay.
Have you seen the movie Titanic?
Obviously.
Austin, have you?
Who hasn't seen the movie
So
Titanic?
I'm a little older than both of you guys. Now, keep in mind, when I was seeing the movie Titanic in theaters, I was coming of age, if you will. I was just coming in my own a little bit. I was
Mhm.
a young boy growing into a man.
Okay. I know where you're going with this.
You do?
Yeah. Well, because I also know what the promotion is tonight, so I see the 2 and 2.
Well, where do you think I'm going with this? I'm curious.
That when, what's her name? Rose?
Yeah.
Was like posing for the painting or whatever.
Yeah.
You were just like obsessed.
How'd you know?
Because obviously I know the promotion for tonight and I've seen the movie Titanic. What do you mean?
I'll never forget sitting in Dodgeville Theater being like, whoa,
Yeah.
I know what I love. And the quote, paint me like one of your French girls,
Yeah.
led to that scene.
We got a caricature artist.
Tonight
here.
at the Duck Pond, paint me like one of your French girls night.
Yeah, we got a caricature artist coming out. PG only.
Well, obviously. Obviously, Sam. Come on.
No Titanic reenactment.
We will have character artists drawing you having a blast at the Duck Pond.
It's true.
That's pretty badass, dude.
Okay, but tomorrow. Let's talk about tomorrow.
If I go.
Tonight?
No, never mind. It's family. Anyways. All right, yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, no. Tomorrow is
This is huge.
our green and gold night. And
Green
we have
and gold.
Tucker Craft.
Tucker Craft in attendance at Warner Park at the Duck Pond. Tucker Craft, the Packers tight end who is no longer on a pitch count come week 1.
The Packers tight end. Yes. At the ballpark. Tomorrow.
Signing? Meet and greet?
No signing.
Just photo only.
Just photo only.
Yeah, he
So
doesn't want to
that's-
get a cramp in the hand.
Well, the idea is that we want to get as many people to meet him as possible, and
Mhm.
autographs take forever. And so it'll be a picture. We'll have our photographers like set up, so you
Mhm.
don't have to like get your phone out and do all the things, right? We're trying to move swiftly through that line, so we want him to meet as many people as possible. And
So
get
is there
picture
like
of
a
everyone.
charge for this? Is there like,
No.
do we have to sign up for anyone or just get in
No,
line?
Get in line.
So the earlier we get there, the better, I'd imagine.
Yes.
Gates open when?
5 o'clock.
Can we come earlier though and stand outside the gates in line?
100%.
Get ready for Tucker Craft.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. It'll be really, really cool.
Austin, you going?
I might have to go see Tucker Craft.
Oh, there we
You
go.
just need a ticket to get into the stadium. There are some
be
packages
that
that we like pre-sold that like guarantee pictures and that sort of thing, so those people will have like early entry and stuff. But outside of that, it is first come first serve. He's only there for 2 hours, so he's gone by 6:30.
Oh, he's not even staying for the game. Not a baseball.
He's a busy man.
He's busy.
Yeah.
He's got
Of course,
mandatory
he's gotta
minicamp.
get back
Well,
up.
actually, today's the last day of mandatory minicamp.
So yeah,
He's got to.
He's got week 3.
He's gonna stay in Green Bay. He's got to keep rehabbing.
Week 3 of OTAs is next week, so yeah, he's got to rehab
He's
some
got
more.
to make sure he stays on that no pitch count.
No,
Keep
I
going.
want to
He's
be
a busy guy.
make sure that everything like when Tucker Craft's walking in Warner Park, that like we got an intern out there sweeping up all the pebbles, and we don't need anyone.
Don't let anyone go.
I
for
don't
his
want
knee.
any like rugs that are overturned that you can
We'll
trip
be
on.
good.
You
We'll
sure?
be good.
I don't want any
He'll be
like
good.
any like rakes laying out in the grass or anything we could
I
trip on.
promise we'll be good.
I want all the interns making
We
that.
will not be the people to have Tucker Craft go down.
Do you have like you know, they used to have bullpen cars where you'd ride in a car
Yeah.
for the bullpen.
Yeah.
Do we have like a
I
Mallards
mean, we
like?
have a golf cart.
Could we put him in that? I don't want him walking
I
around.
mean, yeah,
everywhere.
but he still has to walk up a set of stairs to get to where he's going.
Well, you have interns, they can carry him.
Yeah, true. Other duties as assigned.
You know that you ever seen like the Egyptian
Yeah,
pharaohs
like a
they're on
throne
the throne on the
carry,
chair?
yeah.
That's what I'm envisioning. We got some interns, right?
Or you can come do it.
I'm not an intern. We got
but
some
you
interns.
can come help if you want.
I'm an ideas man.
True. You're not an executor.
Well, I'll execute like, you know, like I'll drink a beer with him or something if you want.
I don't know.
Okay, but we have interns, and
Yeah.
he's on the throne.
But
and
yeah,
stuff.
he'll be here
Sorry.
tomorrow. It'll be super cool. I'm pumped.
Are you?
I'm not a Packers fan.
No, you're a
I
Buccaneers
don't
fan,
really
right?
care. Yeah, but everyone is very excited. Obviously, we have a lot of Packers fans.
If Austin
just one
comes,
of
can we
those
put him in front of the
jerseys?
line, even if he shows up a little late?
I don't know about that. Yeah, we also have 85 jerseys.
Yeah.
They're like Mallard's colors. They're cream and blue.
Sweet.
Pretty cool.
Hell yeah. And then let's see here. What a Saturday, Sunday, too. We got Pride Night bobblehead giveaway on Saturday. And then Sunday, Faith and Family Night.
Yes, we do.
Look at that.
I know.
Well, look at that.
We do it all.
Look at that. Back to back.
We do it
Hitting
all.
everybody.
And on us. That's probably a good day for Faith and Family on a Sunday.
Yeah.
That's probably the best day for it.
Good
Correct.
planning.
And then we go dark a little bit. And then next Friday.
Well, Monday, then the Nightmares come home.
Okay, yeah, and then tell us about the Nightmare.
So the Nightmares come home on Monday. They play on next Monday. And that is, I think we have pony rides.
There you
on
go,
Monday,
Austin.
Which will be really cool.
Is there a weight limit on that?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, you got 160 pounds up. We'll throw Austin on a pony.
For kids.
Yeah.
Throw Austin on a pony.
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, he'll be in Duluth then. Yeah, Nightmares come home.
Nightmares come home for a
Ship
couple
with
days
pony,
next
that's
week, but we got a jam-packed schedule coming up.
Yeah, you do. Killing it, dude. Crushing it. Sam, also, I wanted to do something new with you. I don't know. I don't know if you're too keen on it or not, are you?
I don't have to be keen on everything.
I wanted to do, like, I like perusing Facebook a little bit.
You do.
The comment sections. I don't comment in any of them. I just like to laugh at some of the things.
Me too.
And sometimes some good ones come out of the Mallards or the Nightmares comment sections, and I'm just like,
they do.
Like, man, do these people have a life? I can't believe these people exist.
There's some good comments on some of our posts.
But what I just wanted to, I saw one was a huge thing because the Mallards, a game got postponed.
Yes.
And a lot of people were upset in the comment section
I did
about
see that.
the delays. Delay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I know this because we used to run the Mallards on the zone a long time ago. And when there would be weather, like a lot of rain, I would be sitting here in the studios praying to anything that was holy to cancel the game.
Yeah.
It does
Same.
not come from the Mallards.
It does not.
So if you are there at the duck pond and it's raining and you're wondering if you have tickets, it's not the Mallards' decision to cancel the game or not.
Nope.
It comes from the league.
It all comes from the league. So, like, I am actively on a phone call with a representative from the Northwoods League.
Mhm.
Basically, like, FaceTiming them, saying, like, here's what the field looks like, here's the conditions. And then I'm usually doing that with the umpire crew, with Donnie, our manager, with the manager of the opposing team, and we're all sort of just convening and understanding what the safety constraints are and playability of the field. So if it was up to me, trust me, it would be a lot faster.
I would be sitting behind the board. This is a long time ago. I'd be sitting behind here. I'd be like, I know it's good. The game's going to be canceled because the weather's not as relentless. I'm like, just cancel it.
It's tough. Yeah. I mean,
and then you guys don't even say it's all at the mercy of the league.
Yeah, and it's tough for our fans too because we try everything that we can to keep them like entertained and like usually we leave the duck blind open so people are still eating and drinking, but it is just a really tough position to put our fans in because that's obviously our number one priority is to make sure fans have fun.
Yep.
But unfortunately, it is not our decision.
Yeah.
It is up to the Northwoods League.
And the other comment I saw was people. Mostly just kind of one person. I chuckled at it. The Nightmares had their opening game, their first game.
Yeah.
And someone was very concerned that they were wearing black uniforms in this heat, in this weather. And how dare you jeopardize potentially these poor players of wearing their black uniforms in this heat.
Yeah.
Sam, could you please
address
this for us?
So the black uniforms was just a one-time thing. They were really cool championship uniforms.
Yeah, they were championship uniforms.
If you saw them, but they had a picture of the ring on the sleeve.
They're awesome.
On the front, there's like a picture of them like hoisting the trophy up last year. It was really cool. We auctioned them off that night, and so it was a fun like ode to the championship for like opening night to like start off hopefully another run. But also, we have to remember that all of these athletes are adults. They're college athletes. They know how to take care of themselves.
Take care of themselves.
Hydrate, yeah.
It's not the first time they've probably worn black when the sun is shining before.
Yeah. And so, I get it. It was hot, but they loved the jerseys. That was like really the most important part was that they liked the jerseys, especially the girls who returned. It was really cool to see their reactions to like all of the really cool details that we put in there. There was gold on it. Again, the picture was really cool, and so that was really the highlight of that.
Awesome, cool. I just wanted to address a couple of those concerns there.
Yeah, happy to.
I saw on Facebook. And Sam, before we let you go, you are no stranger for moving somewhere to start a new job. You went from Florida to the beautiful state God's gift to the 50, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Austin over here, he has taken up a new job. His last day's tomorrow, right, Austin?
Correct.
He will be traveling to Duluth,
Okay.
upper Minnesota.
No, there's a Northwoods lead team there.
So are the Mallards coming this summer?
No, we're in a different division.
Oh.
Not
so
this year.
I was just
Some point
wondering
we'll
if you had any advice for Austin for uprooting and moving somewhere and starting a new job. Find a radio show and start coming in?
Yeah, totally. be one of the callers on your local sports radio show.
Beautiful.
Don't bring as much stuff because it never actually fits in a new place.
Oh. He just bought a candle warmer for his new
Oh,
place.
that's fine. But I mean big things. Like a couch.
2 people.
A couch will never actually fit in.
He bought new salt and pepper shakers, too.
Also totally fine. All the small stuff's great.
Okay.
But your couch
did
will never
yesterday.
fit in your new apartment the way you want it to.
Probably not.
Sounds like
what I've
sounds like we
Personal
got a bad experience.
Sounds like something.
So they got a bad experience with a couch.
Sounds like she just
Couch, table, all the big things will just never fit the way you
doesn't
want.
fit.
So bring a tape measure, Austin.
Yeah.
If you...
Well, I'm saving a lot of the big furniture until I see my bed. And
He bought a
desk and
rug,
stuff
too.
In there.
Yeah, see, you have to kind of wait.
He got a
well,
rug.
Okay, here's my take on this: is that couches are built you buy a couch for whatever place you're in currently, right? So it works for the space that you're actively in.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Odds of it
does it
looking
move?
as good as
Yeah.
you want it to. No, our couch from our old apartment, an old place, it fits in our home. It's
It just
actively
the feng
in there.
shui is a little
yeah,
off
the feng
though.
shui's a little off.
Yeah.
But it fits.
Makes sense.
It's just it fit better in our old place. What? You were telling me this is
Nothing.
never
I
happened
love.
to you?
I love that. I didn't expect this advice. I love this advice.
This is legit advice.
Good
you wanted
advice.
advice? I'm giving you real things.
Buy a new couch.
Yeah, just plan for
Make
it.
sure the feng shui fits. All right.
Also, honestly, Facebook Marketplace is your best friend. Just buy everything on Facebook.
Lowball the hell out of everyone on there too.
Yeah.
Sam, we appreciate you.
Thank
People want to
you.
get tickets for all the stuff. How can they?
MallardsBaseball.com, MadisonNightmares.com.
Rob Reichel coming up. When I asked him
Can
the
I
first.
have one of those? I'm hungry.
Well, yeah, but
No,
then
I'm
it's gonna.
kidding.
You can. No, you can have one.
I'm
It's gonna change it to 5 to 4. You can have one. I don't
I'm
care.
totally joking.
Sam, I have
What if you boiled them wrong and they don't peel easily? You know how sometimes.
What if I boiled
But
it
you
wrong?
know how sometimes.
You know how many times I've made these?
But do you know how sometimes
These are
it's
perfect.
easy to peel and
Sam.
sometimes it's not?
If you were to peel this and pop this bad boy open, it would be perfection.
All right.
And it's an Instant Pot I do them in.
Oh, I've never done that.
I'm gonna ask Rob. I almost swore. It's awesome. Rob Reichel joined us next. When I ask him the first Packers question, I will see how many eggs I consume until he's done talking.
Deal.
Could be 4, could be 5.
Is
Depending
there
if
an
Sam wants
over
it.
under?
He talks for a long time.
So you just think you're gonna eat all 5 of those?
Unless you want one, then it'll
No,
be 4.
I'm really kidding.
Okay.
But do you think you're gonna eat all of them in the time? I don't know. I don't know this.
Sometimes that yolk gets a little.
Yeah, it gets a little chalky sometimes. Do you go for a hard boil or a soft boil? That's a big difference.
Well, right now, hard.
Okay, so they're like the yolk is fully cooked,
Yeah, but it's a beautiful, perfect yellow.
but it's not slightly runny at all. That's
No,
a
but I still would eat it
softer
though.
boil.
I still would.
No, I know. I'm curious how you make your hard boiled.
Well, let's stick around and find out.
Okay.
Rob Reichel next.
Talking about the old style too. And we don't care about their own faults.
Red 7.
I don't know what Red 7 means.
This is Over the Line.
Hot route. I don't. What is hot route? Will you just go stand on the other side, please?
On the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Rob Reichel, Forbes.com, Conley Media. Rob, I got to ask. Usually when the reporters are standing there, the Packers are like, oh, I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about that. Get me the hell out of here. Tucker Kraft, look at the reporters yesterday, Rob. He's like, I'm not supposed to talk about this. But back week 1, no pitch count. Robbie, how'd it feel? A, did Tucker Kraft give you a little secret? And B, he's coming back for week 1.
You know, last week everybody was panicking over there, right, when the Micah Parsons news wasn't quite what they were hoping for, and he might be Halloween as a date potentially on his return, right, later October. A lot better yesterday with Tucker Kraft. Again, Parsons is a little bit different on his ACL tear than Kraft, but no, that was tremendous news, obviously, for Green Bay to have Kraft kind of give an update of where he was, and like you said, Ebo, now he'll probably start training camp on PUP, which is smart. They'll bring him back slowly. I can't imagine there's any way, shape, or form he plays in a preseason game. There's no reason to put him out there early for risk, but they'll bring him back on his own timeline. He was pretty detailed in how a lot of this stuff is going, even to the point yesterday, Evo, where he said he recently ran some sideline sprints at minicamp at 21.5 miles an hour, which is a really nice speed. It's about where he was pre-injury. Swelling has been minimal to zero. We're really building up some of the strength around the knee in places like the quad and some other areas. And Evo, yes, like you said, he said should be back week 1, no pitch count whatsoever. We'll see, right? It's June 11th. They don't play until September 13th, so 3 months and 2 days until the opener in Minnesota. A lot can happen between now and then, but it was really good news, certainly from a Green Bay perspective, that Kraft, I think it was November 2nd last year, that Carolina game maybe when he was injured, Evo. I think that's what it was in week 7, and yeah, that was about best case scenario, and I put up a column a little bit earlier this morning, Evo, that if all this doctors check off on everything falls in line, everybody's happy with how this is going, he could and he should be the next guy in line for a contract extension.
4. Damn. Hey, Rob. All right. Excuse me. I was eating a hard-boiled egg there. Rob, is Josh Jacobs sorry, what'd you say?
No, I do talk long enough where you can get in a whole meal, can't you?
Rob, I had...
Next time you can just run out, and get your breakfast burrito somewhere.
Well, Rob,
run through the
so,
local drive-through.
So,
you can get your morning breakfast and a coffee and maybe even lunch, Ebo.
So I want to come.
I can ramble even longer.
I want to come clean here, Robbie. I had a bet going with the first question I was going to ask you. I had 5 hard-boiled eggs that I was going to have for breakfast. And I said,
you'll be pretty soon. You'll be like Paul Newman in Cool Hand.
And I said, here's last segment before we jumped on with you before commercial break. I said I have 5 hard-boiled eggs. As soon as I asked Rob this first Packer question, I'm going to see how many I can eat until I have to ask another question.
How many did you get in, Evo?
4.
Nice.
I just started to crack the 5th. Good, unpeeled, by the way. I got 4 in, Rob.
I'll try to go even longer
next
time, like I said, so you can get in a whole meal. Pretty soon we'll do that one day, but we'll see if you can be like Cool. We'll see if you can be like Paul Newman and Cool Hand.
What a movie, by the way. No, Rob,
you've seen that movie, I hope, right?
Rob, have I seen? Of course, I've seen that movie.
All right. I know you've got a total guys show, so there's no one out there your age, even for the most part, that's seen that movie, but you will.
But Rob, I mean, we've been doing this a long time. I thought 5 might have been pushing it. But I thought I could have got 4. That was my goal. So, Rob, you're a fountain of knowledge, and that's why I love you, baby. You ask a question, and you give so much detail, and that's why we love your Packers coverage. That's why I had to ask about Tucker Kraft. So, Rob, I'm sitting there, I'm watching Jordan Love the other day.
By the way, excuse me for a second. I'm trying to remember. Newman got to 50, didn't he, in that movie?
I think so. Yeah, I'd have to go look again.
I think he got to 50.
These are unpeeled, by the way, eggs. They are unpeeled. So I had to peel them. No. You're good. No, I saw Jordan Love standing there the first day of minicamp. There's all the reporters around him. And the reporter's like, Jordan, is there someone that we're not talking about? And then Jordan looked like he didn't want to be there. It looked like the reporters didn't want to be there either. They're just trying to find something. And then Jordan Love's like, yeah, Savion Williams, Bo Mel, yada, yada, yada. But then you get Tucker Kraft yesterday, and Tucker Kraft is like, they don't want us to talk about this. But, don't you love that as a reporter, Rob? How many times are you standing there and you hear the same old nonsense compared to how many times you're standing there and you hear a guy like Tucker Kraft be like, hey, I'm not supposed to say this, but here we go.
It's why he's beloved in that locker room, Ebo. And right now, keep in mind, this is kind of the time of the year where everybody's just searching for something, for the most part, to write about. Right? Yes. Every guy in there is in the best shape of his career. Everybody's about to have a big season, right? Oh, well, boy, Lucas Van Ness is about to break out, and Aaron Banks is going to be better than he was last year. Everything's rosy, or you're trying to, you're not killing guys in June, right? And now they'll start playing, and by mid-October, you'll be saying, boy, Banks still stinks, right? Or Van Ness it's never going to click for Van Ness. Everything's wonderful in June. So when you are trying to reach a little bit, you talk about that question, for example, to Jordan Love, who jumps out. Again, this is underwear Olympics, right? This is not the time of year where you get a real full gauge on who these guys are. So it's a little bit of a stretch, right, on that question to Love, and Love's looking for anybody to then throw a bone to. But Kraft is a rare bird that comes through there. He's genuine, he's honest. It kind of comes from his upbringing, right? Small town, middle of nowhere. He is as
hell of a
genuine
story.
as it gets. It's an unbelievable story, right? Total rags to riches. I've told you this a couple times on the show. If you would have been over there in the summer of 2023 and watched Tucker Kraft every day in practice, and didn't know he was a third-round draft pick, and didn't know his name, and didn't realize that or know that there's no way Green Bay and Gutekunst cut their draft pick. Mm-hmm. He was just another guy on the roster. He would have been hard-pressed to make that football team. Summer of 2023 was not a good time, for example, for Tucker Kraft, as he was trying to get it all figured out. It was a monumental jump, from a real small school to the NFL. And you remember the first half of that season, it was the Luke Musgrave show before Musgrave started getting dinged up far more than it was Kraft. So, where he has come from to where he is today is pretty darn remarkable. He was very genuine again yesterday in saying he felt at the time of his injury he was the best tight end in football, and it's hard to argue that when you talk about both ways. Some of the stats that he had out there, the plus 30 receptions, the plus 475 yards, 6 touchdowns or more. No other tight end in the league had that trio of that combination of catches, yards, and touchdowns. He's an outstanding blocker. And Ebo, I love the comment that he said, where he made the comment yesterday that, a lot of guys say that, they don't come back quite the same. He's like that, that's nonsense. I don't speak for those guys. I'm my own man and stuff like that. And he really is. He was going to be an all-pro last year if he played the whole season. All right. Yeah. And Ebo, can he come back to that level? That might be asking a lot. But again, if anybody's going to do it, it's that guy. He attacks rehab. He said his first 3 months of the recovery from the knee were outstanding. It got him to the point of where he is today, where I don't know necessarily you want to say he's ahead of schedule, but he's certainly on schedule. He's going to be back in that 10-month window to kick it off in the opener and be raring to go. Boy, Evo, if he plays the whole year last year, he's probably at 75 catches, 1,300 plus yards, a dozen or more touchdowns. Can he put up those numbers? That's a lot to ask out of the tight end position. But again, Evo, with Dobbs and Wicks gone, you don't have quite as many mouths to feed. He could be a guy where they're trying to force feed him the football. That offense was not the same once he went down. There's a major drop off between Tucker Kraft and Luke Musgrave and anybody else on the roster at that position. He's probably their best player in the pass game, and I'm a big fan of Watson, but Kraft is probably still their best player in the pass game. Evo, there's no reason to believe he can't come back and have 70 catches, 1,000 yards, and 10 touchdowns. He's just that kind of guy.
I like the sounds of that, Rob. Hey, Robbie, anything else I mean, Tucker Kraft kind of stole the show yesterday. Anything else that just kind of popped for mandatory minicamp yesterday?
No, Evo, nothing, I guess, that is out of the norm or jumps out. Zach Tom, I mean, that's kind of a big story. He's, and I'm going to write that later today. He's on track. It certainly looks like to come back somewhere, maybe the middle of camp. Again, some of these guys, like a Kraft, like a Tom, there is just no reason to rush these guys back. They don't need to get beat up and if they're not ready and on August 10th to say get them ready for September 13th. Zach Tom is incredibly smart, almost Christian Watson level smart in that locker room. He went to Wake Forest for a reason, Evo. He's got a really high IQ. You don't need to get him beat up in the middle of the summer. You want him back for week one. You get him a week of practice, 10 days of practice. That's like jumping back on a bike for that guy. So, I mean, he's one of these guys. He's on track in terms of his recovery. They got some really good news on a couple injury fronts yesterday, right? Kraft was the big one. Zach Tom certainly along the way, too. We talked about how Parsons maybe that was disheartening for Packer Nation a week ago when we learned a little bit more on the details and the meniscus on him as well as the ACL is probably going to hold him back maybe a couple of weeks longer than you would have first thought. Instead of maybe early October, you're probably talking later October on Parsons. They got some really good injury news, I would say, yesterday. I mean, they've known it all along, but, stuff that got out to the fans yesterday, Evo, that, Kraft and Tom are certainly guys you can probably count on for week one.
So, Rob, for mandatory minicamp, now, if you're a veteran, you probably get off today. Is today like the team building exercise? That's where you go, like, do a little – Mike McCarthy would have like a carnival, they'll go paintballing. Maybe they do Matt LaFleur probably have some like eyebrow threading or, maybe get your hair faded or something. Like, what's today for mandatory minicamp?
By all accounts, Evo, today should be normal. Everybody should be there. We'll find out more, obviously, in a couple hours.
I thought the veterans have off and they go gallivant around doing something.
So that's OTAs, which will.
That's the end of OTAs. Oh, okay, yeah. That's and next week.
LaFleur's kind of dorked around, Evo, with the schedule this time, and he's gone in the past OTA minicamp, mandatory minicamp, and then they kick off and then it leads into the summer. They're still coming back next week for another OTA. Now, what I expect that to be is maybe the veterans aren't even there next week. We'll find out, but maybe the veterans get this last OTA off, at least a dozen or 15 of these guys with a little more proven track record, where maybe this is their last day leading into summer, and then OTAs next week, you maybe see all the young guys and maybe some veterans that have a little bit more to prove than the guys with maybe a greater track record. Gotcha. So we'll see how that plays out, Evo, but I expect everybody to be there today.
Okay, good. Then Rob, all right, outside of Packer stuff, we'll check it out, Forbes.com, Conley Media, Rob Reichel on Twitter. Robbie, before we jumped on air and I started eating my eggs, talking to Tucker Kraft, we were off air talking about the NBA Finals, the game last night. Rob, what did you think of the 29-point collapse by the Spurs? Knicks come back and get her done.
Well, the first thing I would do is, if I were Spurs management, Evo, is I would not allow De'Aaron Fox to come back to San Antonio with me. I'd let him just roam the city of New York and see if he could set up shop somewhere with some of the homeless. Because that's what he should be.
Unhoused,
that was a Kentucky guy in full form last night, Evo. That will go down as one of the dumbest plays in the history, I would say, of basketball. Badger Nation, remembers Kentucky well from 2015, right? I mean, that was a John Calipari guy. That was, that was a Willie Cauley-Stein. That was a, that was an Andrew Harrison or some of these guys that the Badgers beat back in 2015, and Aaron Harrison. Now I am a big fan of Karl Anthony Towns. That's a Kentucky guy I like. But that was a Calipari. That was a Calipari guy we saw last night with De'Aaron Fox. Not a lot of basketball IQ, Evo. There was one point in that game. I think Charles Barkley said it was the dumbest basketball he's seen in the history of civilization, or something to that effect. It was a great Barkley comment. There was a point in that game up to almost 30. Well, they took 8 straight threes, but nothing is going to compare to De'Aaron Fox down the stretch. Up one with the ball, and that knucklehead runs runs in for a layup on a loose ball instead of trying to run. Shot clock is off, and he's trying to attack the rim to go up 3 with 10 seconds to go, and the Knicks can still come back and potentially tie you. They got Evo. The Spurs are going to probably win 3 of the next 5 championships starting next year or something like that. That is a dynasty waiting to happen. They've got the best player in the NBA. They've got those. How does the Harper kid from Rutgers not touch the ball pretty much in the fourth quarter? Castle's a stud. I mean, just De'Aaron Fox just stands there and dribbles the air out of the ball like Jimmy Jackson's dumbass kid used to do in Madison when they had him on the team. It's bad basketball, and they deserve to lose the game. They're going to be a dynasty, and they're going to win a lot of championships. They're just not ready yet because they've got they've got a couple of dumb players on that team, Evo, and they've got to get them off the team, and they will. That's what great man.
Oh, and they will.
They will. You know, they probably can't. They probably can't cut him here after Game 4, the Fox kid after last night, Evo. But they will. But boy, is their future bright, right? With Wemby and Castle and Harper and some of those young gifted players they have. They're going to be a dynasty that they're just not ready yet. So it's a great story for New York. You know me, I'm the number one Seinfeld guy in the history of the world. I love to see him as happy as he was last night, and Larry David and some of those people, Evo. But man, as a basketball purist, to watch a guy like Fox absolutely give that game away in the fourth quarter. I mean, he had to have a lot of money on the Knicks last night, Evo. Once they dig deeper into that nonsense. So boy, what an absolutely moronic basketball player that guy is. He should be playing in Oshkosh next year.
Rob, you've been on just a tear this week, buddy. I love you, Robbie. Hey, and last thing for you,
I don't know about that, Evo. Anybody that watched that game, I think, would feel the exact same way.
No, Rob, usually.
And again, Evo, I have no horse in the race. I could care less, honestly, who wins the NBA Finals. But just as somebody who loves and respects the game of basketball, you sit there and go, what is anybody doing moving around with Fox on your roster?
Rob, I'll leave you with this. Guns N' Roses, Rob.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
So there you go, Robbie. Little Guns N' Roses, just because Cool Hand Luke.
Can't reach.
So there you go, Robbie. That's for you, buddy.
I appreciate it. You know what? I'm glad to hear your egg story, and then we talked about that a little bit. I haven't watched that movie in about 10 years.
Rob,
it is absolutely time.
Go check it out.
Godfrey, I think.
Yeah, get a little free time, Rob. Go check it out. Robbie, we love you, buddy. All right.
Yep. All right, pal. I know you got to get to break. I'll let you go.
All right, much love, Rob. Forbes.com, calling me Rob Reichel, our guy. There he goes. The hits, they just keep on coming. We got Connor in the house, too. Ford Madison, we'll come right back.
You believe that you are special, that somehow the rules do not apply to you.
This is Over the Line.
Obviously, you are mistaken.
On the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 5 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 4 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
I love this, man. You know it's summer's here when Connor from Forward Madison's in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm great. I'm good. Good
It's
to
really
see
nice
you. Good to be here. Good to
Last
be
time
back.
I saw you was in the wintertime in February.
It was. Birthday.
He's a
Your
nice
birthday.
guy. I was out at a bar, even his beautiful wife were out too, just by happenstance. And all of a sudden I had a drink in my hand that was
There you go.
I didn't have to pay for. So again, not necessary. but
Happy
thank
birthday.
You, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Speaking of Forward Madison, dude.
Yes.
Get us up the catch us up here. How's Forward Madison doing? What do we got coming up?
We're doing okay, and it's we're celebrating the summer of soccer at Breeze Stevens Field. So Forward Madison, our new women's team, Rally Madison, and then we're really the home, the local, Madison's home for soccer and for the World Cup. So all kinds of great stuff happening with the World Cup starting today. Forward Madison, we started the season pretty much on the road because we put in the city of Madison put in new turf at the Breeze Stevens Field, and it's great to have that. Significant facility upgrade, but that caused the guys to be on the road for quite a while. Now we're home, and we're home 8 of our next 9 games.
Beautiful.
Home game Saturday night, 7 o'clock. So we'd love to have people come out to that. And then we have a women's game tomorrow night. So Rally Madison, our new women's team, plays at home tomorrow night at Breeze at 6 o'clock. And then immediately following the game, on our video board, you can come out to the field, a free watch party for the U.S. men's national team.
I love
against Paraguay, the kickoff for the World Cup.
What's that? 8 o'clock is the kickoff.
Our game's at 6.
Yeah.
World Cup game is at 8.
8. Yep. And
so,
then it's go
just,
time,
you
baby.
can just, we'll have food, beer on the video board.
I love.
I think the city's biggest watch party. For the World Cup.
It is.
I think it will be. Yeah.
I was watching. I've been on my algorithm on TikTok is all like World Cup joke stuff now, and something popped up. It was like the best some lady had done like the best places to watch World Cup games in Madison.
Bree Stevens Field.
Bree Stevens Field, baby.
Yeah, for the U.S.
Forward Madison, Bree Stevens Field.
Awesome.
Check it out.
Good to see. Yeah, for the U.S. men's national team, we'll have it on our video board out on the field for all three of their first scheduled games. And then other matches, like today's kickoff of the World Cup, Mexico and South Africa at 2 o'clock today, you can go to the Forward Club. So our bar at the stadium will be open. You can go to forwardmadisonfc.com to look at the schedule. But for key matches throughout the World Cup, you can, we want to be your home for the World Cup. So whether it be in our Forward Club or on the pitch, come on out.
What's more soccer than watching the World Cup in a soccer arena? like, come on. And it's new turf.
Yeah, it's new turf.
I'm going to go lay on it.
Beer. The Summer of Soccer presented by Mick Ultra, and just good, we'll have drink specials throughout, all kinds of fun stuff.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, you can come lay on the turf. You can't sleep there, but yeah.
Well, I mean, I'll just rest my eyes.
Sure.
During halftime, No, what I love about the World Cup, it's soccer in general. I mean, the flock you guys have are at Forward, too. I mean, everyone is so welcoming. It's for everybody. And it's a great bringer together. And that's what the flock does that, and that's what the World Cup does, too. All of a sudden, you're arm in arm with people chanting stuff, watching the beautiful game, and it's camaraderie.
Yeah, U.S. goal, hopefully tomorrow night, and you're hugging somebody next to you that you've never met before. But it brings people together. And I think, I think 6 billion people in total will watch the World Cup. 1.5 billion people will watch the final. So there's no sporting event like this, and it's cool to just have a little local way to experience.
Yeah, and 500 million at Forward Madison.
Yeah, we'll have 500 million people there tomorrow night.
What's capacity there actually?
10,000 people.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we're going to get there.
All right, maybe not that 500 million.
Should be a great event, great place to watch. And then starting today too, we're doing there's been a lot of discussion on ticket prices. So affordable local soccer starting today.
Oh my God, yeah.
Starting today and running throughout the World Cup. Forward Madison grandstand tickets just $20.26, fees included, for the next 5 weeks.
You guys got it going on, man.
So anything you buy during the World Cup, we have this ticket special to make sure that we have affordable local soccer.
Yeah. You guys got it going on there, man. And everything else cool your way?
Things are good. Yeah, things are good. It's been fun to we've launched a women's team this year. Rally Madison.
You have any any free time or?
Yeah, I got a lot of free time. Just hanging out, playing video games, a lot of golf. But the women's team, Rally Madison. While we maybe haven't had the results on the pitch we wanted, the community support's been amazing.
I love it.
1,300 season ticket holders, had over 4,000 people at our first match, and we're home tomorrow night. So come watch Rally Madison and then enjoy the men's national team watch party after.
And Bree Stevens turned 100.
Yeah, 100 years old in May, first week of May.
Yeah.
Turned 100 years old. So pretty awesome.
Concerts are awesome.
Concerts have been good. Yeah, all kinds of good stuff. But it's cool to be in 100
The bodega's open back up,
the
baby.
bodega's still going.
The bodega. Yeah. We got Beer Fest coming up.
We got all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So it's been really fun to activate a 100-year-old facility right downtown Madison.
All right, Connor, I got to ask you.
Uh-oh.
It's not going to be Cubs related. I don't want to kick a.
Yeah,
I don't want to beat that horse. All right, I don't want to kick a man when he's down. Who you got on for winning World Cup? You got anybody? You keen on anyone? USA make it somewhere past.
I think USA is going to get out of
group play for sure.
Yeah, get out of group play.
Yeah, we'll just go USA out of group play.
Yeah, and I think Canada is going to do better than people expect. I could be totally wrong on that. As a winner, everybody's picking Spain, but I don't think it's going to be Spain. It pains me to say France. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll get you an official answer by 2:00 today. I need to put a little more thought.
Okay, yeah, you put some thought into it.
I think I heard this morning though that there's been no dark horse or underdog since 1950 to win the World Cup. It's almost always the odds-on.
Yeah, I don't think Caraco is going to make it
out
of.
It's not the year. Cape Verde. Yeah, Cape Verde. I put big money on them. Yeah. Actually, I'm not allowed to bet on soccer, but anyways.
Jelly beans.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
Connor, we love you, brother.
All right, thanks,
If
guys.
people want to get some tickets, how can they do so?
Yeah, forwardmadisonfc.com is all your watch party and tickets, and $20.26, all World Cup, affordable local soccer.
Love it, man. Thanks, Connor.
Thanks, guys.
Nice seeing you. All right, we'll come right back.
I'm just a Just a big, hairy American winning machine.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
See, I reckon you're about an 8 or a 9. Maybe even 9.5 in 4 beers time. That blue top shop top you've got on is nice. Bit too much fake tan, no, but yeah, you score high.
Doing all your FIFA hits today. FIFA soundtrack.
Really annoying me about
This would be the streets.
like I said,
You're fit. But my gosh, don't you just know it? Isn't it? Isn't it, love? All right, Osman. I mean, this is why I love. This is why I love the World Cup. Like Caraco, for example. It's pronounced Curaçao. You know, if you were looking at it, you'd be like, "That's Caraco."
You know what I learned within the last week?
Our guy Big Rig Eric. Big Rig Eric's always on my case when it comes to pronunciation, and I love that. And I love that. And this is what I love about the World Cup too. You see areas and places that you maybe you're saying it wrong. And then someone's like, actually, it's Curaçao.
I didn't know that it is now Turkey.
Yeah.
Not Turkey.
See, old me would have said, I don't care. Don't care. New me says, why not be well adversed in the world? You know, Austin, it's the World Cup, a great bringer.
The bringer together,
Yeah.
the World Cup.
Yeah, the great bringer together. Usually, I'd be like, I don't care. It looks like Caraco. Probably it's Caraco. No, Curaçao. I'm probably still saying it wrong. Eric probably wants to take his big rig and drive it into a bridge. I'm saying that's okay. WKTY, we love you guys. Nick Olson's going to join us bottom of the hour, 9:30. Talk some Badgers, but we got some Packers. That's coming up. Mandatory minicamp. Caruso, Caraco, Carusa.
This is a Wisconsin Sports Zone update.
Well, the Milwaukee Brewers would lose their series out in Las Vegas against the A's as they would give up 3 runs in the 7th inning to fall 4-3. Starting pitcher Brandon Sprout allowed 4 hits and a run over 6 innings of work, while Chad Patrick would get tagged with the loss, giving up 3 earned runs. Offensively, Andrew Vaughn would collect an RBI, and both Gary Sanchez and Jackson Churio would homer. Manager Pat Murphy reacts to losing the game and the series.
I think they got a nice team over there, and I think their bullpen is better than people think, and I think they're, they get some guys healthy. They got a nice club. We didn't do enough. We didn't keep it on them. We're ahead 3-0, and I think Sproke gave us a chance, and we had one reliever not do the job.
The Brewers still 3.5 game above the Cardinals for first place in the NL Central. They'll have off today before coming back to American Family Field and hosting the Phillies tomorrow. Turning to the Packers, yesterday was day 2 of mandatory minicamp, and Packers tight end Tucker Kraft said coming back from an ACL injury could be ready for Week 1 against the Vikings.
My anticipation is, they don't really want us talking about our injuries and stuff, but with how I feel, I would say I'm going to get all the conditioning I need in camp to start Week 1 on no pitch count.
Today is the final day of minicamp. Week 3 of OTAs starts next week.
For nearly 40 years, ABC Wisconsin Apprenticeship has been helping men and women transform themselves into highly skilled trade professionals. These skills are in demand and provide strong wages and benefits for a bright future. If you're a hands-on person who likes the feeling when you get projects done, apprenticeship could be for you. Go to buildyourcareerwi.org or just search online for ABC of Wisconsin.
We're less than 2 weeks away from the NBA's draft. The Bucks own the number 10 pick, and we'll see what happens with the organization and Giannis Antetokounmpo. For the Wisconsin Sports Zone Network, I'm Ebo.
Play it safe? Nah.
You gotta fight for your right.
We don't abide by your rules. Sometimes it's okay to get unruly. This is Over the Line from the Alpine Liquor Studio. Alpine Liquors, Dane County's largest independently owned liquor store, proudly serving DeForest and beyond.
All right, welcome back in. Happy Thursday. Bottom of the hour, Nick Olson talks some Badgers, Wisconsin. With him, also some World Cup. Looking here, a couple people, Austin, still correcting me on my pronunciation. Be honest. Curacao. 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 I stopped caring. Curacao.
Caraco.
Curacao. There you go. I'm excited for the World Cup.
Me too.
And even if I can't pronounce a country's name correct, it doesn't make me less excited, okay? I'm still... If Caraco goes and does it, I'll be fired up. If Curacao goes and does it, I'll be fired up just as equally, okay? Just, we're all learning every day. We're all learning every day, Austin. 608-321-1670. All learning every day. You got to learn. If you're not dying, if you're not, you got to be growing, Austin. You can't be dying on the vine,
True.
Curacao. Mickey's like, that's where Ozzy Elbies is from. Curacao.
Interesting.
Yeah. Very interesting. Very. Today, Mexico, or as I like to pronounce it,
Mexico.
Mexico. Please get it right. Going to be, and I pronounce the country they're playing against, South Africa. I do believe that pronunciation is correct. It'll be 2 o'clock in Mexico City. I'm fired up.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, in Mexico
There you go.
City.
There you go.
We have
Ciudad de Mexico.
our people from La Movida. They're walking around. They got their Mexico jerseys on.
Awesome.
Jesus just came by and he was like pointing at his patch on his jersey, and we all said "Viva la Mexico." I'm all in.
Love it.
Curacao. 608-321-1670. And Packers.
This is mandatory.
Minicamp is underway. We'll get some audio right after line 1. Good morning.
Good morning. How are we living?
Vagabond, are you fighting a little bioweapon, or are you just hungover?
Oh, I'm super hungover. That's funny that you just sniped that. No problem.
Well,
you knew right away.
Well, I saw the Snapchat of you going to happy hour, and then you were pretty inspirational on Twitter yesterday. So I figured we had a little bit of the liquid courage in us.
Yeah, that's about right. You got me pegged down pretty well. Are you fighting a bioweapon, or are you hungover?
Just
sound like Sasquatch Mike calling in.
You did at first. It sounded kind of Sasquatchy, but then I'm like, I think that's Vagabond. What's up, brother? How we doing?
Well, I can't
Besides
get my
hungover?
damn headphones to work this morning, so I'm going. What is this? Raw dogging a phone call? No headphones. It's been the first time in a while.
Bro, the speaker on my phone, like, I'm the asshole in public. So the speaker, you know, when you put your phone up to your ear, that speaker has failed. The only way I can talk on my phone now is through the loudspeaker. What's the hell is that called?
Speakerphone.
Yeah, speakerphone. Like the one that everyone hears. I'm the a-hole now. It's tough scene, dude. Yeah, it's tough. It is tough.
You don't watch YouTube videos on airplanes.
No, well, I don't do it
while reclined.
Like if someone call, I'll stay in my car, or I'll decline the call and call them back if I go outside or something. Like I'm I'm aware of my surroundings. I won't subject people to my conversation.
That's good. That's good.
Anyways,
so what's new in Packers world? We went at it. Do you want to fight about Aaron Rodgers today? What's on?
Well, hang on. I thought we were on the same side last night.
I think I was dancing between sides.
Oh, I think you were just having fun at happy hour. If anything. Well, Grant had suggested that Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers was throwing to receivers better than Patrick Mahomes has. And then I said, wake me up when Mahomes has to throw to Jared Abbrederis, Jeff Janis, and a missing persons report of old man James Jones. And then Grant's like, well, they've basically been doing that anyways. And I literally laughed out loud to compare Jeff Janis and Jared Abbrederis to a first and a second round pick and Travis Kelce, who is their big dog. I chuckled yesterday. And then I think
we did leave tight ends out of the conversation.
We did, correct.
We did do that because Richard Rodgers. I mean, you'd put him up against. I mean, he's got to be Hall of Fame at this point, right?
You sure you're not still drinking?
Maybe that's what I need this morning.
I think you need hair of the dog, dude. Well, eventually the piper comes calling, though. So eventually the bell tolls for thee. But do a little hair of the dog.
Yeah, you can ease in the bell a little bit, maybe as you go. But no, it's interesting. I was kind of googling it back, and it kind of led me down this rabbit hole because you mentioned that playoff game where he had those three receivers. What you didn't mention is the only reason he had those three receivers only is because Randall Cobb punctured his lung in an in-game microphone in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's
not Randall Cobb start that game.
Yeah. He caught a huge pass right away. It was like a 50-yarder, but then it was negated because of penalty, if I remember correctly, and that's what hurt his. I think that's what popped his lung.
And there's an in-game microphone that he thinks popped it, so he never wore one again. So then I was going down a Randall Cobb rabbit hole because I'm kind of thinking, when I think about Packers receivers from that era, obviously kicked things off with like Donald Driver, right? Then you have Greg Jennings, Jordy Nelson, Devontae Adams. You had some elite receivers coming through, right? Rodgers, outside of that one playoff game, right outside of that time, typically had a number one receiver at all times that he could lean on, right? So then I'm thinking about, okay, who's that guy now? It's Christian Watson. And then I started comparing stats. And what I thought was interesting is when you look at Donald Driver, you look at Devontae Adams, you look at Jordy Nelson, none of those guys went for 1,000 yards until they were 26 or 27, right? And Christian Watson obviously just turned 27, so he's right in between. And, when you think about those guys were dominant receivers. You would pay all of those as wide receiver number one, right? Donald Driver had 1,000 yards consistently. Jordy Nelson obviously had some massive years. And then Devontae Adams, I think, is one of the more talented receivers we've seen play in Green Bay. Christian Watson still has plenty of time to get there. And to me, that was a little bit of a perspective shift. What does that do for you?
Well, my perspective on what? Of Christian Watson and Jordan Love?
Christian Watson, I thought, overrated, wide receiver number 2, gadget guy, deep field threat, stretches the field, but not in the category of a Jordy Nelson, not a guy like, Devontae Adams, certainly not a guy like Donald Driver. But those stats kind of changed my mind a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Christian Watson's so different than all of those guys because he's got hot, nasty speed. He's so much faster than those guys. Rob Reichel was just on on Tuesday after talking about the Christian Watson deal. He was adamant that that's the Packers' number one receiver is Christian Watson. I think he's just not around, right? He's just not available. So if he stays healthy, then yeah, he's definitely he could be one of the greats for Packers wide receivers. He has to be healthy.
Yeah, I guess my point is those guys were not around as well early on, or they were not productive, or productive at the level
of a modern
receiver.
I understand now.
None of those guys got 1,000 yards. None of those guys really surpassed 10 touchdowns until they were 26 or 27. And I was kind of thinking, by this point we should kind of know who Christian Watson is. We should look at his production and see it. But I don't know. I'm coming around. So a little bit of Packers optimism.
I don't know, though. But by the time they were coming of age, so was another guy named Aaron Rodgers, who was looking like a clear-cut Hall of Famer, who was making those wide receivers. Does Jordan Love look like a clear-cut Hall of Famer 4 years in?
Not a clear-cut Hall of Famer, but there's levels to this. The NFL does not need passing production like it needed in 2015, in 2026. The league has actually shifted. Those guys did operate when receivers were starting to push 2,000 yards in a season. Now, right, unless you're the Bengals, right, you're running the football. So, the Seahawks just won a Super Bowl with Sam Darnold. And I know if you're a Rodgers supporter, right, your focus and how you value success in a season is whether or not your quarterback is MVP. I'm a Packer fan, so I'm interested in Super Bowl.
Well, then you would love Aaron Rodgers.
No.
He won a Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. He did that one time that Jay Cutler got hurt.
Well, he won. He's got a Super Bowl, right? He won a Super Bowl.
He did win a Super Bowl. He is on par with Sam Darnold.
You can't say he didn't.
Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Correct. He's on par with Sam Darnold for a number of Super Bowls.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on that list. Trent Dilfer's on par with that too.
Nick Foles.
It's kind of crazy. Some of the Nick Foles is a perfect example. Kind of crazy some of those guys, but all right. So little Packers optimism.
I'm sorry, Big Man. I don't buy your Aaron Rodgers hate now. I think you're just. I don't believe that you believe in it. So I don't fully buy into it with you.
I like that.
That's fair.
I think
that's
I believed in you and Joe Barry. I believe that you believe that, and I even started to believe it. I don't believe that you believe with this Aaron Rodgers stuff.
Me and the Joe Barry stuff, I never once said Joe Barry is an elite defensive coordinator. I just said there is no way you can be a serious Packers fan and think the defense was the problem, during Joe Barry's tenure. When you look at Matt LaFleur and his offense, particularly in playoff moments.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
But I'm feeling good about this team all of a sudden. I don't know
Really?
where it came out. I was kind of doing some Tucker Kraft comparisons, right? I was kind of looking at his numbers and, his annual contract, what that's going to come out to. I think we're going to see a lot of production there. Christian Watson, it's just going to be if this team stays healthy. Micah Parsons, Christian Watson, Devontae Wyatt.
Yeah.
The secondary certainly can't afford to lose any of the corners. They're already thin, as Rob Reichel has put out extensively.
Yeah, they need Keyshawn. Keyshawn has hand.
Yeah, they need him.
Yeah.
So what are they going to pay him? That's going to be interesting.
He has hand.
But if they stay healthy, it's what?
Keyshawn Nixon has hand right now. He has hand, Vagabond John. He's got hand.
What is that?
He's got leverage.
Yes.
Who's behind
He's
him?
got leverage.
Nobody.
He's got leverage. And you know what? Maybe trim a couple of dollars off of Tucker Kraft's contract because he's a South Dakota boy and he wants to, win a Super Bowl and toss that coin over to Keyshawn Nixon.
Yeah.
Is it great that he's your quarterback number one? No. But it is what it is. It's the reality that we're dealing with.
Who'd you rather have, that or
Rob Reisel? Playing corner?
Kevin King?
Oh.
Keyshawn Nixon or Keyshawn Nixon daughter or Kevin King son? Which one you taking? Hey, Vega, I'll let you think about that one, buddy. Last thing, are you bartending coming up? And if so, is World Cup going to be lit for you?
I actually contacted him. I wanted to see if I can get back on the shifts. So I only really bartend for events.
Oh,
and
okay.
I don't think watch parties at bars are going to be that big. Maybe for the U.S. games, right?
I don't know. You're in Minneapolis, dude. You probably got a lot of transplants there that are,
for other teams.
Is Somalian? I don't think so.
Yeah, the thing. Yeah, I was going to say.
Just kidding. No, I think it'll be big.
There's a couple. I mean, there's a couple countries that I could probably point out and we could see, but
go give it a shot.
No,
go let us know. Okay, give one game a shot and tell us how it is.
Well, and the other thing I've learned about Minneapolis area, right, is if these games are on the weekend, which I believe the U.S. are playing tomorrow night, right?
There's games every day for the next month.
No, the U.S. though.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. So by then, pretty much everybody in the metro area will be on a pontoon boat up north. So, I mean, it kind of turns into a little bit of a ghost town on the weekends in June and July around here. So all my neighbors last night at happy hour were like, yep, we're gone. You're watching the neighborhood. Oh, you don't have a boat? Wow, that's weird. Good luck. All right.
Well, aren't they also like 30 years older than you?
40, but yeah.
Well, Vagabond, we love you, buddy. All right, good luck with the hangover. Go have a little Bloody Mary or something.
There you go.
See you,
Later,
brother.
guys.
Treasure treat. See you, man. I don't believe. Listen, I would entertain his Aaron Rodgers thing. I don't believe that he believes it though. Therefore, it doesn't get me. Like the Joe Barry stuff will get me fired up. I think Vagabond right now he's and I appreciate this. He's looking for a new slant. He's looking for a new troll. And right now, he's trying out it's like a stand-up comedian. You go out there, you try out some new material, and if it lands, if it hits, you kind of like, okay, I'll keep this, I'll work around. And if it doesn't hit, if it doesn't land, you're gonna try it a bit, maybe rework it here and there. But if it doesn't land, you're not gonna have it in your repertoire, in your back pocket. I think right now he's trying out new troll material, which I respect and I dig. I do the same thing. And for me, personally, I don't believe that he believes it. Therefore, it's not landing with me. So it's hard for me to entertain the Aaron Rodgers thing. Because I know deep down, Vagabond, that you love Aaron Rodgers. And you're revising history, and it's just not working. I don't know. Line 2, good morning.
Oh, man, this Packer team on paper, Ebo, is definitely better than the Matt LaFleur seed. So I'm making a bold prediction here on June, 11th? Today? That the Packers will be better than the Matt LaFleur seed this year.
So they'll get the 6th seed.
Maybe. But the only problem with that is we're going to have to run the air raid offense because we don't have a running back. So
what do you mean? Josh Jacobs is. What do you mean? He's there practicing.
He's probably still going to have to carry the football with handcuffs on. I'm not sure, but
why?
You know.
What is that? What happened? Something happened?
I don't know. Didn't he get in trouble for something? I don't know. Did he get exonerated?
I don't know. Did something happen?
I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to call in because isn't this Osman's last day?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. I'll call him tomorrow too. But anyway, I just figured I would, console a young Cubs fan and let him know that there's still time, buddy. There's still time. There's 90+ games.
Massive Cubs fan too.
Yeah, I'm off.
But
I'm off the train.
Oh, you're off.
You
jumped off the train.
I jumped off the train a week ago.
You're on the Amtrak to American Family Field. You're gonna be
he's sitting this one out.
Yeah, I'm just uninterested in the.
He must be sitting this one out.
Yeah, just kind of.
Well, last night I watched the whole game. Unfortunately, and
glad
all
I
the
watched
half
basketball.
haters had to eat crow because he tied the game up, but then of course they lost. But anyway, the Brewers lost too, so we didn't lose any ground. And the Cardinals are actually catching the Brewers now, so who knows what's going to happen. Just saying there's lots of time left.
I know what's going to happen.
I do too.
The Brewers are going to win the NL Central.
And then they're going to have a heartbreaking playoff loss.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I already know.
Yeah.
Well, I also wanted to give Austin some tips, since he's getting into the television news industry.
Yeah, Matt was you were a TV producer, weren't you, Matt?
Oh, I was a director.
Sorry, a
I
director.
I ran the show often for the young producers, like in the age range of Austin. So just two things: when you're producing a show and you have a live shot and it fails, know what you want to do next. And secondly, just be definitive in your decisions and stick with them. Don't try to change them 30 seconds after you tell the director what to do.
Yeah, dude.
So that's my wisdom and knowledge that I gained as a director. I yelled at a few young producers back in the day.
You don't strike me as someone who yells.
I don't want to be yelled at.
Because every day in the news world, in the television news world, Austin, it's the end of the world if a little thing goes wrong, because you don't get to do it again the next day.
That's true.
That's
true.
That's the problem there. So you gotta deal with failure pretty quickly and move on. But some people don't like to do that. So.
Wow, very philosophical.
Oh, it is. It's I always was like, tomorrow's another day. Let's go, figure it out.
Wow.
But some people wanted to some people wanted to bring in consultants after every newscast to change what went wrong. So and luckily none of that ever led to my firing or anything. But
if you're in that business, you get the firings. That happens, But here, can I leave you with this?
Yeah.
Falling down is not a failure, boys. Okay. Failure comes when you stay where you have fallen.
There you go.
Thank you.
I like that.
Sounds like Evo Socrates. There you go.
That was Socrates, correct? How'd you know?
Or Confucius.
Confucius said, "Success is not final."
Confucius say the Brewers will win the NL Central, but lose in the playoffs. All right.
That's not.
On that note, we'll talk.
That's
to you
not
tomorrow.
Confucius, dude. That's reality. We love you, Matt.
Love you guys. Bye.
See you, buddy. Austin, success is not final. Failure is not fatal, but it is the courage to continue that counts. Did you take notes there?
Evo Socrates.
That was Churchill. The other one was Socrates.
No. Well.
And Austin.
Notes. Took notes. Yes.
The one who falls and gets up is stronger than the one who never tried. Do not fear failure, but rather fear not trying. Or if you want to simplify it, do or do not, Austin. There is no trying.
Yoda.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, oh, you will. All right, we'll come right back.
I'm crossing the line. You're crossing the line. The whole damn system crossing the line. Who cares? Maybe you don't understand what I'm talking about.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
And welcome back in. And we say good morning to the Grant Bills.
Good morning, Ebo. I was in a band in high school, and we played this song.
Tighten Up, the Black Keys?
By the Black Keys.
I'm playing all FIFA video game soundtrack bangers.
Ooh, I like that.
In honor of the World Cup.
Day to you both.
Yes.
Happy World Cup.
Ole!
Ole, ole, ole.
Ole! 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 Grant?
Mm-hmm.
What I love about this is, people sometimes, when we speak every day, for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes, the only person who's perfect is the good Lord himself. Sometimes our pronunciation could be wrong on something, right?
Sure, yeah.
And that's what I love about the World Cup is you look at some of these countries, like, if you were to see how it was spelled, you'd say Caraco.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's people out there, and we love these people. We appreciate these people who want to correct you immediately. And again, only the good Lord himself is perfect. Did you know that Caraco, Grant, actually, a couple people reached out to me, Curacao. So just in case you and Bill are talking World Cup today, Curacao, not Caraco. So I love about the World Cup. You get well adversed in the world as opposed to just your little corner here in America.
Where is Curacao?
Great question. We're learning new things day by day here.
Oh, it's an island country.
How do you say it? Where is it? What's their population? What's their major imports and exports?
Oh, Curacao is just north of Venezuela. Near Aruba.
Oh. Ooh, I want to take you.
Yeah, thank you. It's a Dutch Caribbean island known for its beaches tucked into coves and its expansive coral reef rich with marine life. The capital, Williamstad, has pastel-covered colonial architecture floating the Queen Emma Bridge and its sand-floored 17th century.
Pastel-colored?
I'm not going to keep reading this.
Okay, thank you.
Sounded like a good ad read right there.
Yeah, sounded like I wanted to go visit.
I want to know their GDP.
Please. I bet you the Yankees it's bigger. The Yankees it's bigger.
Man, more people live in Madison than this place. There's 155,000 people that live there. Why are they in the World Cup?
Because, Grant, they played the game better than the people in their area for qualifying.
Yeah.
But no, we are ready for a World Cup. We are excited for World Cup.
Probably beat the United States.
No.
They would never.
No. Looking at group stage here, I'll give you the little rundown here in group stage for the World Cup here. For your for America, okay? America. Ready? They will beat, and it'll be a little tough though, they will beat Paraguay. Tomorrow night at 8 o'clock it kicks off. Australia will be the one that will give them the most fits. I could see a draw against Australia. And Turkey, Austin, which actually is called
Turkey.
USA will beat them. Therefore, giving them Paraguay might be tough, though. I will predict the USA will get 5 points in group play, finishing first and advancing to the knockout stages. You heard it here first. There you go. Does that get anything going for you, Grant?
Not really.
Come on.
I mean, look, Ebo, I think, you might be more into the World Cup than me. With an event like this, I'm glad there's something going on. It's the middle of the summer.
Yeah.
I'm glad there'll be content.
Yeah.
Stories.
There'll be drama, emotion. There'll be controversy.
People strongly reacting to this, that, and the other thing. So I'm happy about that. I've tried with soccer. A bunch of my friends are super into Arsenal. They're like, oh, it's the
No, the
Prem, it's
Gunners. The
Saturday
Gunners.
morning. It's like, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Not for me.
I know, Grant. Trust me, I know. I played soccer my whole life. I was a big EPL guy. And I'd say like 10 years ago, I just didn't care anymore. You know, I said, you know what? Come World Cup or the Euros, I'm in. But other than that, I invest enough to see the Brewers lose in the playoffs, the Bucks to, go back to irrelevancy, the Packers to only be able to get a championship when they have Aaron Rodgers and Mike McCarthy, and the Badgers now I have too much emotion invested into this. I can't care about a team from England. We fought a war not to care for that. What are you gonna say? Sorry.
I'm not gonna be the guy during the World Cup where it's like soccer sucks.
No, it's cool.
I'll appreciate it. I don't know nearly as much as some other people, and
you don't need to. That's the beauty of it. You can just ride the waves of passion.
I mean, if Taylor Swift can do it at a Knicks game, I can do it for soccer.
Was that not cringeworthy though?
Oh my God. Celebro is for the cast members of The Sopranos.
Okay. Yeah. Are we talking just New York or in general?
Celebro at the
In New
Madison
York?
Square Garden
Okay.
is for Edie Falco.
Yep.
And I can't remember who played Bobby Bacala, and Ben Stiller and Chalamet. Sure.
Sandler.
And the woman who was in Law and Order. I'm sorry, I don't know her name.
I don't know her name either, but we were talking about it the other day.
It's not for Taylor Swift and Haim.
Who's Haim?
The two girls she was with.
Oh, I thought that was just her hanger-ons.
Well,
or is that the same? Is Haim and hanger-ons the same?
No.
Haim?
They're
what
their
is
own
that?
Thing, but
That's a band?
They're custom Knicks T-shirts.
Haim. That's their band name?
Haim. I think it's their last name.
I had to do a commercial read for them one time because I had to. Stick told me how to pronounce it. I don't think Haim is correct. No, it is Haim. No, it is like time. Haim.
L'chaim. They're millennial slop. They're Jack Antonoff slop.
Oh, gross. I don't see, like, Vagabond John's trying this new anti-Aaron Rodgers stick. I don't believe that he believes it. I see Taylor Swift there sidelines. I don't believe that she believes in the Knicks and that she should be there.
It
just seems cringe. It's just cringe.
Jalen Brunson hits a 3. The Knicks are down 25, and they're dancing. It's like, would you guys F off?
I know the tickets for the courtside like $1 million. I mean, we're never going to be
pay for those.
No, we're never going to be sitting there. But still, it's just like, I hate these people. Hate's a strong word.
I'm
annoyed by
celebrities.
these people.
I just want the right celebrities there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Whatever.
Yeah. I agree. I want to see Adam Sandler's in his sloppy gym clothes. I want to see The Sopranos. Who else would? Yeah, that's what I like. Timothée Chalamet.
Yeah, no problem with him.
I believe that he believes that he should be there. He should.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Swift.
Haim. They're like the Dixie Chicks without any spice, without any flavor.
Yeah, at least the Dixie Chicks had something.
Dude, the Dixie Chicks are good.
Well, I saw them.
The Chicks.
No, we still refer to them as Dixie Chicks. I saw them at the Kohl Center. Probably one of the lamest concerts I've ever been to. People were sitting down the whole time.
Really?
And they played like 3 bangers. Like everything else was just like
My mom and sister saw them at the State Fair a couple years ago. They said they didn't play any of their hits. It was like all new
That's
stuff.
what I was just saying.
It's weird.
They played like 3 hits, and the other times they just told everyone that how terrible people they were if they weren't a certain way.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, can I just hear in wide open spaces?
I was going to say, literally play wide open spaces, please. Austin, are you familiar with the Dixie Chicks?
Well, he might know him as the Chicks.
That's true. Generational gap here, Ebo.
Not sure. Might need a year.
Interesting.
They're good. They got bangers. They're good.
They're awesome band.
Then
But
you
you're
see
not
them
a
in
huge country guy, Austin?
I dabble. I don't hate on country at all. I can dabble in country when it's like a nice weather. It's warm out. I'll never listen to country.
The
in
Dicks
the
once
winter or
said they
anything, but-
criticized George Bush, and everyone cast him aside.
It was a huge
What's
deal.
George Bush?
I'm sorry?
Which one? Was it W or H?
9/11 George.
Okay.
And then everyone cast him aside.
Like blackball. Like our society. It was a wild time to be alive.
Now people say, hey, go murder this person. I'll cheer for it. And they're like, how brave. Amazing. It's crazy, Austin. Anyway, 608-321-1670. Line 1, good morning. Line 1, you waited this long? Hello? That's a bummer.
That sucks.
Patience, virtue. Anyways, what were we yelling about? Oh, yeah. How do you lose the game up 29 points, Grant?
You fall asleep.
How do you lose up 29?
You start just taking threes and just waiting for the clock to run out. And then and once you log off from a game like that, like you're not locked in, it's really hard to get locked back in. You know what I mean? Like once you're up 25, you're like, oh, we'll just take some threes. We'll just, we got this.
And then
once the game gets real again, it's hard to lock back in again.
Which is crazy because you're in the NBA Finals.
Correct.
You'd figure you'd save that nonsense for regular season.
I don't know what De'Aaron Fox was doing there at the end. I don't know why he felt the need to take that layup.
What did Rob Reichel say about De'Aaron Fox? That he should have been left in New York to sleep with the homeless people
the streets of
New
New York.
Wemby was bad and missed free throws.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like he's not getting enough hate for that. Wemby doesn't have a clutch gene right now at all.
Someone just said the reason why he doesn't is because he's French.
All I'm saying, Giannis found a way to make those free throws. Giannis found a way to block one of the shots of the rim.
Yep.
And I would say this, Giannis isn't a perfect player, but you know how this works in sports, Ebo, or in the NBA. Yeah. One guy has one great series. He's already better than Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. In Giannis's finals, like those were plays he made. He made those free throws.
I saw Giannis put up 50 points in a we're going to win this damn thing game.
Get on my back.
I think I saw Giannis do just about anything and everything.
Mm-hmm. Including make free throws.
Mm-hmm. 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 While he almost had his leg amputated a few weeks before, believe it or not. Remember
Correct.
That? Yeah, crazy. All right, 608-321-1670. Grant, last thing for
Cubs
you.
lost too, by the way.
Cubs fly the L.
Shocker.
We don't care that the Brewers lost. They're still first place. Grant.
Cubs lost. Shocker.
Grant.
Yes.
You're closer to Mike Clemens than I. Did Mike come on yesterday for the Bill Michaels show?
He did.
Was he giddy? Because if you go back to Tuesday at the start of mandatory minicamp, there's Jordan Love standing there, and all the reporters are standing around Jordan Love. And the reporters, they don't look like they want to be there. Jordan Love doesn't look like he wants to be there. And you know the reporters, they don't have anything because they literally asked Jordan Love, hey, Jordan, is there anyone we're not writing about that we should be like writing or talking about? Remember that question? Jordan Love's like, Stavion Williams, Bo Melton, or Chris Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like the perpetual motion machine. It just keeps going despite no one wanting to do it. Like it just keeps going. And Bill, I guess, too, and Mike, and maybe yourself included, because I know I was. When you heard Tucker Kraft yesterday tell the reporters, they don't like us talking about this.
Yeah.
But I'm going to talk about it. Were you guys like peacocking a little bit? Was Mike excited?
I mean, we didn't talk about Tucker Kraft with Mike. Maybe we'll do that today because that was later on.
No, week 1 he'll be back. No pitch count. Yada yada.
I love Tucker Kraft. That dude just states facts.
Yeah,
he's not a showman. He just gets up there and he's like, yeah, this is how it is. He to a point where he said, like, I think the quote was, if you don't come back from your injury just as good as when you got hurt, what were you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What were you doing?
What are you doing? Like, what are you doing, dude?
That was a good quote.
It was very funny.
Yeah, I liked when he said, though. He looked around. He's like, they don't want us talking about this. They don't like us talking about injury. But
injuries and the contract.
Yeah, so I like that. I know
what is he supposed to talk about?
Well, yeah, like Jordan Love's just standing there Tuesday, like he's like, "This sucks, dude. Get me the hell out of here." And the reporters look like the same because they're like, "Jordan Love's just gonna do some." Because if you're a reporter, Grant, I've come to find this out. You don't write the story. The story writes you.
Yes.
And they were standing there. They're like, and no story was writing the reporters when Jordan Love was standing there. Yeah, they even asked him. They even asked him to do their job for him.
Yep.
Who should we be writing about? Oh, Savion. And then Tucker Kraft's like, I got a secret. It had to have been just Cloud 9 yesterday for those guys. Anyways.
He was excited.
Tucker Kraft is such a dog, dude. All right, 608-321-1670. Bill Michaels just messaged me. Huge announcement coming up for the Bill Michaels show.
Oh.
Grant, you aware?
No.
I don't know if Bill Can I say it, Bill?
Don't steal his thunder.
No.
Well, he posted he posted about it on his Facebook. I won't steal it. We'll come right back to him.
Oh, you can count. Good for you.
And you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 5 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 4 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
Imagine, if you will, you're traveling abroad for the World Cup. You're from Norway. You're from the beautiful fjords where fish and protein and probably no oils, seed oils exist over there. You live a simple life in the fjords. Crystal clear blue water. Not tainted by microplastics or even macroplastics. And all you want to do is follow Norway around in the World Cup, and you arrive in America. And the first thing you stop in at is a Buc-ee's, and you get a brisket sandwich. This is actually what's happening in America right now. You guys seen any of these videos of Europeans coming over and experiencing America?
Fantastic.
It is really funny. How would you explain a Buc-ee's? Have you guys ever been to a Buc-ee's?
Yeah.
Grant, have you?
I have.
How would you explain a Buc-ee's to the European mind?
You can't. There's a lot of things in America that you just got to be here. You realize sometimes we take things for granted, you know? Seeing all these Europeans, like the soda machine, like the Coca-Cola one that you just like have to touch screen and pick whatever flavor you want.
Yes.
Saw someone was mind blown about that.
I saw them In-N-Out Burger.
Yep.
In-N-Out Burger. I saw another guy experience what it was like of turning into the wrong area in Atlanta. How could you describe a Buc-ee's to the European mind?
I mean, just
think of a soccer pitch, a football field.
Yeah,
but it's
gas.
Gas. It's gas pumps.
And then think of a warehouse.
Sorry, petrol.
Then think of a warehouse where. What do they have warehouse? Do they even have warehouses in Europe? Good question.
I would imagine they do.
They gotta have some.
I think there's warehouses.
So think of a warehouse, and it's just filled with everything you can imagine, but all Buc-ee's branded. They have everything they have. Buc-ee's branded.
Mickey says that was me when I first moved to America. It blew my mind. I couldn't believe Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah. That happened to me in Atlanta. You don't want to get lost downtown Atlanta. One of my favorite things to do on vacation is to get lost in a third world country, places you shouldn't. It's always turned out well for me. I've never had a problem. There's one time where I got a little seedy. But, explain to the Norwegian mind from the beautiful fjords of what going to a Buc-ee's would be like. Grant, are you pro Buc-ee? I've never experienced. I mean, I have, but never like a.
I mean, it's fine. I do think there's a limit to what I actually need at a gas station, and Buc-ee's might push that a little bit.
See, for me, I just need gas.
But it's more than a gas station.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to be. That's the thing.
True. I mean, their food, it's good food.
Austin.
It's good barbecue.
Austin.
Is it?
Yeah.
It can't be.
It 100% is.
It can't be.
It 100% is.
Go to an actual legit barbecue joint, and you're going to put that up against Buc-ee's?
For what Buc-ee's is, it's good barbecue. For what it is.
Do you think it's kind of weird that you can get? You would imagine there would be good brisket there if you can go pick up a lot lizard and get gas in the same spot. Do you know what a lot lizard is?
No.
Oh, Grant, do you?
Is that like a concert goer? Lot lizard?
A lot. That's it's a. How do I do this FCC compliant?
Oh, interesting.
It's do you know what Job does from Arrested Development, Grant?
A magician?
Yeah, when people call what he does a trick.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot lizard.
Sporting women, as they were referred to in the American West.
Sure, yeah. Do you think you can successfully get good brisket at somewhere where you get a lot lizard also in gas?
I see. Like a lot lizard at a truck stop.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know why that wasn't connecting. Yes.
That's okay. We'd get there.
Sporting women. I wonder if they're allowed at Buc-ee's. I should hope not.
I think that's when you get the higher end ones.
Maybe.
Because if I could get a good brisket, I imagine I could get a good,
I love the
roast beef.
I love the truck stops that have the lounges in them with the curtain, and then there's like a room
shower,
with slot machines and a couple of chairs.
Yeah. Anyways, the European mind is experiencing this right now. Or they're experiencing that also in Mexico. Like, South Korea's down there. They're living life. The videos are hilarious. I love it. I would love to be them. Toronto and Canada, I don't know how much. What separates Canada from, like, what's the thing that you got to do with Canada? I just think of fishing, but I don't really know.
I don't know. I haven't been.
I guess you can euthanize yourself there.
If you're in Montreal, you should probably speak French.
Suppose if your team's playing in Canada and you don't like the outcome, you can use those euthanizing machines.
Sure.
Euthanizing machines.
What are they called? I don't know what they're called.
It's a good band name.
We'll come right back.
I play real sports, not trying to be the best at exercising.
This is Over the Line on the Wisconsin Sports Zone Radio Network.
Over the Line will resume in 3 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 2 minutes. Over the Line will resume in 1 minute. Over the Line will resume in 30 seconds.
Lot lizard. I've been educated.
You smell it? Is there a smell? Grant, do you smell something?
I don't.
I don't know. Do you smell something?
No.
I'm not joking. I'm just.
Oh, I thought you were.
I wasn't setting anything up.
Like
I honestly thought I smelled something like burning.
Oh, no.
Break room smells like booze. They dumped about a lot of beer into the sink after a beer tasting. Smells awesome in there.
You're gonna come around to the break room smells pretty soon, Grant. People gotta reheat and dump things out, you know? I was thinking about next. I was thinking about doing this for like an internet thing, like a social media thing. What's next in the break room? Like, what am I microwaving next? Or I'll think of a clever tagline.
What's Ebo's microwave?
What I say today? Today I'm microwaving, and it will be whatever I'm gonna document what I'm microwaving.
No. Do a microwave with me, like a get ready with me type of thing. Microwave with me. It can be a whole series.
Yes, I'm writing this down right now. That's beautiful. Microwave with me, and I will bring in fish again. I will. Grant, if anything, do you want me to do a fair warning for you before it happens, or do you want to be surprised?
Here's the thing.
Would you like some of it?
Most food doesn't smell like rotten garbage when you microwave it. That's mostly just like one or two things. So unless you're just microwaving fish, it shouldn't be an issue.
Fish doesn't. Fish doesn't smell like rotten garbage. It smells divine. So I'm going to do a microwave with me coming up here. Yesterday I reheated. When do you microwave now? Shut up, dude. And by the way, it was a nice little General Tso's chicken I made at home. It was beautiful. It was delicious. Anyways.
Yep.
Grant, we have in Austin. Austin's last day is tomorrow. Grant, officially for real.
For real. Like, I've had numerous last days, but like
this is the last
tomorrow
one.
is the last day.
This is it.
Can I bring in some treats?
Please do.
Would you like some fish?
Stop.
Would love.
Hard-boiled eggs and tuna.
Oh,
Grant.
Oh,
Thank you for reminding us.
Yeah, I had 5 hard-boiled eggs, unpeeled, in a bag, ready to go for lunch or for breakfast today.
Yep.
Rob Reichel, you've heard him. You ask him one question, he talks forever. Before the segment started, or the segment previous, I said I was going to see how many eggs I could eat during one Rob Reichel answer to my question. Of the 5, guess how many I got down?
3.
4.
No.
Yeah. Unpeeled, too. You had to peel them and then eat them. I got 4 hard-boiled eggs.
He was
down.
chewing the 4th when he answered, but it was great.
No, it was about down with the 4th.
It was about down. He was like, you were cleaning your mouth, and you were like, Rob, I gotta confess.
It was awesome, dude.
So
I totally crushed it.
I have 2 hard-boiled eggs in my backpack, so be ready to go.
I had 5 in the matter of how long? 4 minutes?
Yeah, it was quick.
4 minutes, probably.
You scarfed them.
Yeah, that was good.
Inhaled them.
All right, that'll do her. Here we go. FIFA World Cup, USA tomorrow. But I'm all in on Mexico, South Korea today. I'm all in. 2:00. Let the games begin. And Bill, if you're listening, which I know you are, Curacao. If you guys do talk some of group Curacao, not Caraco. Curacao. Grant.
Yes.
Cheers. It's all yours, baby. Enjoy these egg farts. We'll see you guys tomorrow.